Hello, hello. Welcome in. How's everyone doing? Hello, Artie. How goes? Hope you're doing good. We're back. We're back. Hello, team. Welcome in. There it goes. All right. How are you doing? What are you doing? You're doing Rivals. Classic Rivals. Artie's gonna be the best Rivals player in the world soon. Gonna be always the MVP. I wish I could play Rivals, but alas, I'm too trash. But hey. Yes, I'm back. I guess I'm not back. I didn't really leave, but I don't know why I said I'm back. Because I'm not really back. I haven't left, but I'm all over the place today. I am doing good. Doing good. It's very, very busy today at work. I had so much going on, but I'm done. Well, I mean, I'm not done. I'm done with the day. I have to keep going back, but you know, it was a long day. But tomorrow, hopefully, should be a little bit better, less busy. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun. So yeah, I'm pretty tired. How was your day, team? Hope you're doing good. But yes, today we're back. We're almost at the end. I think this is probably this stream, and then the next stream will probably be done. We'll probably be done. And then it'll be time to move on. Just woke up a little bit ago, man. Good morning. Good morning, I say at 7 o'clock at night. What? Okay. I have clip guard on, so it's fine. I think. Yeah, whatever. My microphone is clipping, but that's okay. That's okay. I have to redo my microphone anyway. It's weird. I think what I need to do is I've been talking about it for a while, but it just means I need to, you know, I need to actually do it. But I need to get some new monitors because I think my monitors are too much for my GPU to handle, especially when I'm running a billion other things. And I don't need these monitors, so I'm gonna get some different monitors. I'm rocking 3 1440p monitors because I'm smart. Because I'm really smart. Hello, Neon. Welcome in. And I think having 3 is overkill. So I think I'm gonna take 2 and go down to just 1080 and deal with that. And I'll just have a 1440p, and I think that'll be fun. That'll be fine. Because yeah, I think that is causing a lot of issues where my PC is like, that is a lot of screen to render. So we'll see. Beats buying a more beefy graphics card because I don't want to do that. Oh man. But yeah, how are you doing, Neon? Welcome in. Welcome in, Neon. But yeah, we're gonna be playing some more Dual Destinies. I can't believe that we finally figured out, or they've finally figured out. We knew because we're smart, but that the professor is finally has some guilt. I can't believe it took so long. Granted, that's how pretty much every Ace Attorney game works, though. Is they always suspect someone until the very end when the real killer shows up. But this time it just felt extra obvious, and it was extra annoying that they never considered the professor. Yeah, go 3 8K. Yeah, that'll be totally a smart idea. It'll be a genius idea. Definitely a smart. I'm gonna do that. My PC will explode. Oh man. But yeah, I think that'll be a good idea. Hopefully. And I'm so exhausted. I had some nice ham for dinner. Some nice ham and a nice little green bean salad kind of thingy. It was very tasty. It was very, very tasty. You know what I had for lunch today? I had a salad with what is it called? Tenderloin, pork tenderloin. I cut it up and put it in the salad, and it was really good. And it kind of made me want to just have salads for lunch from now on. Cause I mean, they're pretty healthy. I mean, it's lettuce and, you know, vegetables and stuff, but then I put a little bit of like I put the pork in, but I won't do that tomorrow. But I think I might just do salads from now on, cause like they're healthy and I don't mind it, you know, as long as I put a little fun things in there. So I think I might be a salad for lunch at work kind of guy from now on. So I need to I need to get creative with my salads. I know I used to put like cooked salmon in there. That was pretty good. I liked that. So throw your salad ideas at me so I can get ideas about what kind of salads I should make for lunch. I don't know. I'm trying to eat a little bit healthier, so salads is the way to go, I think. So I think I'm gonna try that. I'm going to try. As that one guy in the critically acclaimed movie Robots said, I want to try. I recently rewatched that movie, Robots. If you've never seen Robots, it's a really, really good movie. But I grew up on that movie, and it's pretty good. I really thought when I rewatched it again for the first time in like a decade, I really thought I was going to have an emotional reaction because I watched that like at least once a month when I was a kid. And when I watched it again, I really didn't feel anything. It was a fun movie, but I really thought I was going to like, because I feel nostalgia hits me pretty hard. Doesn't happen too often on stream because I don't really do nostalgic things, really. At least I haven't. I mean, it would have to be a video game, you know, and I haven't played many video. I usually don't replay video games, but in like movies and stuff, I get pretty nostalgic when I watch things. Obviously, wow, look at me sounding like a human. I feel feelings, no, but I was surprised when I watched Robots. And I really didn't feel anything. It was still a great movie. I still love it. It's still awesome. But I didn't feel any sort of like emotional connection. I'm like, oh, I'm kind of a little sad about that. I kind of wanted Robots to like hit me in the feels, but it didn't. Granted, it's an incredibly comedic movie, so it'd be pretty hard. But there's a lot of good emotional beats in there. But I don't know, they just didn't hit for me. So I was a little sad about that. It was just a good movie. Alas. But hey, if you've never seen Robots, hilarious movie. So good. And it's honestly pretty topical. I mean, yeah. But that was the first animated movie from Blue Sky Studios, I think. And they made the Ice Age series. So adding strawberry and walnuts to a salad, yeah, that's good. The good old Wendy's strawberry salad. That salad is really good though. I do like it a lot. I haven't had it in a long time, but when I did have it, actually I haven't been to Wendy's in a while. Our Wendy's, and I want to say our Wendy's, I don't want to say it's every Wendy's, because I really feel when people say like a fast food chain has gone downhill, I feel like it's usually just the one near you, you know? It could be true. It's probably true. But I feel like specifically for ours, because I think ours is like a management issue. You know, we just have like, nobody wants to work there and everyone keeps quitting. And when everyone keeps quitting, there's like nobody working there, and it just sucks because there's like 2 or 3 people there. I remember one person, they were working there and they had to go like, they had to like pick up their child from like, I guess daycare or something, right? And their person who was supposed to relieve them was like 2 hours late. And they were just like, hey, sorry everybody, I have to close the store down because I have to go pick up my kid. And nobody's coming to replace me. And so she just shut down the entire store so she could go pick up her kid. Now, I'm not blaming her. That's the right thing to do. And all the customers understood that. Nobody like berated her or whatever. She did what she had to do, and that was the right decision. You know, we could go get a Baconator somewhere else. Actually, I like their biggie bags. They're pretty nice. But it was just hilarious that's hilariously sad that's the state our Wendy's was in, where they were just like, Yeah, I have to shut the store down because nobody's here to work and I need to go be a mother. So bye. It was yeah, it's like they keep going through managers and like nobody continues to work there. It's I don't know what's going, but it's like it's just Wendy's. Like we have a lot of fast food like on one like area. We have a lot of them. And it's just Wendy's. Taco Bell is phenomenal, obviously, because Taco Bell is Taco Bell and they're genuinely one of the better fast food places right now. But like McDonald's, Burger King, you know, we got Arby's, we got a Popeyes. All of them are fine. All of them are totally okay. It's just Wendy's. Wendy's just sucks to work at, but all the other fast foods are fine. Hello, Eraser. Well, you see, unfortunately, granted, they are taking ownership. They're being a good company. I think. They did find parasites in their salad, though. So that's not the best thing I've ever heard from Taco Bell. I think 800 or 400, was it 800 or 400 people went to the hospital. Nobody died, I think. But they took ownership. Hold on, let me let me look up the article. Yeah, no, nobody died from it. Nobody died. Let's see. All right, Taco Bell issues a major statement after a major supplier was linked to explosive diarrhea parasite outbreak. All right, that's a Reddit post, but you know. I had this parasite a few weeks ago. I have not even eaten at Taco Bell in 3+ years. Oh man, poor guy. Hope this didn't ruin your experience. Yeah, so it looks like it wasn't really, technically it wasn't Taco Bell's fault. It was just one of their suppliers. One of their suppliers had some parasites in their food. Hey, Chrissy, we're talking about explosive diarrhea. I'm so glad I haven't seen you in so long, and this is, this is what you get to hear about is Taco Bell. Man, and of course it had to be the explosive diarrhea parasite. They already had, this is going to be really gross. I'm sorry. I hate this. What am I doing? How are you doing, Chrissy? I'm sorry, Chrissy. I'm sorry. Oh man. But like, I mean, it's bad enough that it's a parasite, but the fact that it has to do with like poop related stuff, because like already Taco Bell is the laughing stock of like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. And now this, like, man, why couldn't have been like, I don't know, man. Dies a little almost every time he streams. Yeah. I think I have tax evasion and energy drink for breakfast parasite. Yeah, why couldn't have been that one? Why couldn't have been the tax evasion parasite? Why does it have to be the explosive? Oh, man. Okay, I want to stop talking about poop. So let's talk about something else. I really like Taco Bell, guys, and they took accountability. They're investigating it. They're doing good. And it's funny because I brought this up. Nobody brought this up. Eraser just said I would stand by Taco Bell no matter what, basically. I didn't need to bring this up, but I feel like it's my duty, pun intended. It's my duty to talk about Taco Bell in an honest, fashion. It's very important, and I have to be honest. All right, I think that's enough. Hey Maria, we're talking about explosive. I'm done. I want to end stream. Can I be done? Can I go home? I don't want to do this anymore. Guys, I'm going on hiatus now. I quit. This is it. No, I don't go on hiatus. I've fully retired. Yeah, I didn't need to talk about any of this. Nobody brought this up. I just started talking about this. I didn't need to. Yeah. Well, this is a great way. You scared Chrissy away, and now Maria's here. I need to. Guys, I want to talk about something else completely. Let's change the subject. I don't want to talk about this anymore, even though I've already said that like 4 times. I am excited for the new Spider-Man movie. Like a lot. Like a lot. You did offer another subject, and I did ignore it because I wanted to keep talking. I don't know. I did this to myself, but no, I want to talk. I am watching. I think I told Maria already. I ignored for duty. I'm sorry. Oh, yes. Mambo, yes. Please spam Mambo so I don't have to talk anymore. Forget about the Taco Bell jutsu. All right, Spider-Man. I'm watching every single Spider-Man ever. Well, except like animated series or stuff like that. I'm watching the animated movies, but not like, you know, spin-off like Spidey and Friends. I'm not gonna watch that. I'm watching all the movies. And I finished the Tobey Maguire, the Sam Raimi ones. And oh my gosh, they were so campy. Like, I knew they were campy, but like they were campy. Also, at least in the first movie, I think in the other 2 they do better. But the main 3, Tobey Maguire, Kirsten Dunst, and Harry. Who's Harry's actor? Harry Osborn. Actor. Okay, wrong Harry Osborn. Tobey Maguire. James Franco. Those 3, I think they're just terrible actors. In the second and the third movie, they're actually good. So I actually think it's probably direction, not acting. I mean, they did act poorly, but I don't think it was entirely their fault. Also, they were like... No, they weren't, but... Because at first I was like, oh, it kind of works because, like, you know, Peter Parker's supposed to be, like, kind of like a loser nerd kind of guy. But then I started watching the rest of the movie. I'm like, I think they're just bad at acting. I think they're bad. But I like it. I like it a lot. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I like the trilogy. It's classic. It's the classic. Talking to people for a moment, but I will be returning to it for now. I may or may not be back. Hey, enjoy talking. Wait, taking a people. Okay, go back to people. I hope you enjoy it. I appreciate you stopping in though. And thank you for buying the figures. I will be messaging Odie about a delivery. Well, no, pickup, not delivery. But we all know the Sam Raimi is fantastic. But for the first time, and I genuinely cannot believe I never saw the whole thing, I watched the Andrew Garfield ones, and I really like them. I like them a lot. Like, I really like them, and I feel bad. I've never dunked on Andrew Garfield, but I've always said he's my least favorite Spider-Man, and I've never seen him. I think I was wrong. I think he's he's not my favorite. My favorite is from the video games. The Yuri Lowenthal, he's my favorite Spider-Man, hands down. I love him. He's the best. But I think he might be my favorite. He's really good. And the movie was really good. Both of them. Yeah. I like the second Spider-Man. I don't know why people hated it. I don't know why people hated it. It's not like the first Amazing Spider-Man. That was genuinely a phenomenal movie. One of the better Spider-Man movies of all time. Well written, beautiful, everything. I loved it. The second one was a good movie. It wasn't cinema, but like apparently it was so bad that they canceled the trilogy. I don't understand. And I because like I went into it. I genuinely like it. Granted, I think that was back when dubstep was new and nobody liked it. And now like I have, I love future bass and stuff like that. And a lot like techno music is just popular now. So I think it would actually be better now. I understand why people didn't like it. I actually think it works perfectly. I think it's great. The dubstep electro. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Neon, I'm so glad you brought that up. Thank you for the ibuki. So I was like, because I went into the movie and everyone was like, oh, this is going to be not everyone, but like that was like the sentiment that this movie was so bad they canceled the trilogy. It wasn't that bad, but it was so not bad of a movie that I was like, I have to like look up why. Because I never looked up why did people not like the movie. I didn't know if it was the CGI, if it was the story or whatever. So I went to Reddit, so that's great. But it was so hilarious because there was obviously two sides. You either loved it, it was the best Spider-Man movie, or it was the worst Spider-Man movie ever. And it was so funny reading like people, and granted, these are Redditors, so I mean, I don't want to put them down because people can have opinions, but like, they're not the most like well thought out, expertly analyzed, that's not what they need to be. But what like the opposing terms, like the opposing teams, like the people who hated it and the people who loved it said the exact same thing. Like their arguments were just like the writing was terrible, the pacing was terrible, the music was terrible, like. And then the people who loved it said the writing was great, the pacing was great, the music was great. It's like all they said was like, this sucked. And then the other side said, no, this worked. And it was like, so which is it? You can't. But the beauty of it was nobody gave any examples. Nobody said this was a perfect part of the movie, this scene. They just said all of this sucked or all of this was great. I was like, I don't get it. It was even to the point where like somebody like wrote a post saying about how much they loved it and it's their favorite, and then somebody had commented and said like, if you actually watch the movie, you'd realize that it sucks. But then someone commented to him and they say, well, okay, if you didn't like it, give me examples of parts of the movie you hated. And then they were just like, you should just watch the movie and you'll know. And so it's like the person who said just watch the movie and you'll find out you hate it couldn't give examples of when he hated it. But also the person who liked it also couldn't give examples about why they liked it. And I'm like, did anyone watch this movie? Am I the only one who's ever sat down and just watched the movie because it was fine? It was a movie about Spider-Man that was going to set up part 3. I was like, it's fine. And then the Sinister Six, you brought that up, Neon. People were apparently, and granted, I guess this was before the Avengers and Endgame and all that stuff, but like apparently people were mad that they just were like, oh, they're just setting up the Sinister Six. Like people were mad about that. I was like, isn't that like the thing that makes Spider-Man Spider-Man is the Sinister Six? And people were mad about that? I was like, do you not want like the core 6 characters in the movie? I was so blown away when people were complaining that like, I can't believe they were gonna just shoehorn in the Sinister Six. And I'm like, that's the point of Spider-Man. Well, not the point, but like that's it. We need it. It was like, oh man. I just wanted to watch The Amazing Spider-Man and enjoy it. I just wanted to like see what it was about. And I walked away from the movies fully. I enjoyed them. I love them. I wish they made the third one. I wish they finished the story. But I'm more appalled at just how little people have actually seen the movie, I guess. Or maybe they watched it once. And I mean, I'm sort of guilty of it because, like, I mean, I watch YouTube reviews of movies before, like, without watching them. But I don't really, like, claim that I've watched them before. I mean, I'll either agree, like, yeah, if this story was written like this, I can agree that it would not be good even if I hadn't seen it yet. But, I mean, I would never tell someone the movie sucked because I haven't seen it, you know? And granted, I don't know, maybe they all watched it, but it's like, yeah, they should have finished it. They should have finished it. That's like, I genuinely, I don't like that. It's like Hollywood makes so much money, they really wouldn't lose any money, you know? How much money are they really gonna lose if they just finish it, you know? I really don't like it unless it's like a truly there. But that's the thing is like there's really no story that's so bad it doesn't deserve to be finished. You know, I don't know. Maybe that's like too dumb of me to say, but like, yeah, how many flops have they made? You know, it's like, why did they take that one out? You know? Yeah, Craven would have been there. You know, I don't know. They could have, but they didn't. There's so many movies like that where it's like the fans didn't like it, so they just stopped. And I'm like, I mean, I guess, but like, I don't know. There's a lot of things where it's like, you know, you gotta finish it to see the full picture. Or it's like, I don't know. I'm really just like someone who like, if I start something, I need to finish it. No matter how terrible it is. I mean, look at me watching Rent-A-Girlfriend. I have to watch it all. It sucks. It's terrible. It's awful. But I need to finish it, you know? I don't care how bad it is. If you're going to tell a story, finish the story. I need to see how it fumbles apart. Or how you save it, you know? It was Vulture instead of Craven. Vulture, wait, for what? Maybe it was a Sony Marvel thing. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they said it was because the fans hated it so much for the Sinister Six. Wait, why are you judging me for that? You don't want the Sinister Six in the Spider-Man movies? Or you do? I'm confused. Oh, no, it's Vulture is part of the Sinisters. Oh, for the Rent-A-Girlfriend thing. Oh, you're not even talking about the Sinister Six. You said for the Sinisters. Oh, you're saying Vulture was in the... Okay, not Craven. All right. There was like 10 things being talked about at the same time. I'm good. I understand it. Yeah. Judge me all you want for the Rent-A-Girlfriend. I don't care. I've already... I've sold my soul. I need to finish it. Season 6, baby. I don't know when they're gonna do it, but it's a thing. Did you know that they're living together now? They just moved in together. Yeah. Definitely feeling it when I watched Electro and Sandman. Just felt extremely campy. Wouldn't even fit in more in Toby's. Wait, Sandman wasn't in the Amazing one. He was in... Sandman was in Tobey Maguire's one. Oh, you mean Goblin? Croc. Oh, Lizard. Yeah. The Lizard. That was the one thing, because like I said, it's not like the best movie in the world. I do think like, also I hated the guy who did Harry. I thought that was really weird until he turned evil. Not when he turned into the spoilers for the Amazing Spider-Man 2, I guess. Not Dr. Connors, the guy who played Harry Osborn in Amazing Spider-Man. He was so cringe. I was like, oh, dude. But when he actually like started working with Electro and like gave into his evil side and started like dropping the corny evil lines, that was so much better. I wish he was like that the entire time. And then when he became Green Goblin, I was like, it was good. It was very different, obviously, but I thought he did a great job as the Green Goblin. But I really liked him when he was just evil, as opposed to just like cringe boy. Like, I don't know. I did not enjoy the cringe alpha male playboy. That was so awkward. But it was like awkward, not to like Tobey Maguire was awkward, but that was a fun awkward. This was just like I want to peel my skin off. Hi, Ice. We're talking about Spider-Man. And I just have so many thoughts about the Amazing Spider-Man. I will say though, because I don't know if I could say he's my favorite. It might be my favorite one though. I don't know. The only thing is, Andrew Garfield cries a lot. I think out of all of the Spider-Men, he cries the correct amount of times. Like, for how crappy his life is, he's crying like, I think 90% of his time on screen, he's crying. He's crying. Like, all the time. And it's kind of cool. But like, I remember I was watching Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I think every character, like, there was more crying for every character than there was just like normal talking. Like, I think people were crying for more of the movie than, I guess, not crying. Which, like, it's a depressing, well, not depressing, it is just a sad movie. I mean, that's just how Spider-Man is. It's sad. But like, this was sad. They would cry all the time. But it didn't feel like out of place. Like, whenever they cried, there was a very good reason for it. But I was like, oh my god, he's gonna cry again. And then you got Tobey Maguire saying, "You gonna cry? You gonna cry? Little Goblin Jr. gonna cry?" I forgot the line. It was good. But yes, watch the animated movies. That's what I'm planning on doing next, which is another crazy sin. Now, granted, I don't think they finished Spider-Verse. I've never seen Spider-Verse. I don't know why I waited for so long. I know they're going to be cinematic masterpieces. I've just never seen the Spider-Verse movies. So that's next. Next, we're going to do Spider-Verse. No, when I watched with you guys, I only watched the Tobey Maguire ones. And then I think like a different night you were doing Andrew Garfield, but it was like I joined in like the middle of it. So like I was like, well, I don't want to start in the middle. And then I was never able to catch the Spider-Man ones until the Tom Holland ones, because I'd seen the first one. Which, yeah, actually, Tom Holland Spider-Man, I have not seen Far From Home. I've seen Homecoming, I've seen No Way Home, and that's it. Are those the only three right now? Yeah, because it's a trilogy. And obviously you got Brand New Day coming out. So I still need to watch Far From Home, which I'm going to watch them all anyway, so it doesn't matter, but I'm super excited for Spider-Verse. I don't know when I'm going to watch them, but I'm going to watch them soon. And then that'll just leave the Tom Holland ones, which I really like the Tom Holland ones a lot. I do agree that like the one thing that's not the best is that like at least in the first one, Iron Man just kind of makes everything for him. Like he makes his own web shooters and his own, you know, stuff, and he still was bitten. But like, I mean, Iron Man makes like all of his gadgets for him instead of Peter being a smart kid making his own, which is like, it's cool, but like, it would be cooler if like Peter could have just made that himself, you know? Like it's, you know, he's a smart kid. Maybe he could have built it with help from Iron Man or like his facility. But like there are like so many scenes where he's just like, whoa, Iron Man put this in my suit? Wow, you know? It's more just like, what did he put in this, instead of like, I made this in like a minute, you know? I don't know, but that's probably the only complaint. And I think that's really only in the first movie. Cause I mean, he's not in the second movie or the third movie, or probably not the fourth movie. Probably not. I don't know. We don't know. We don't know. Maybe he'll come back from the dead, or maybe he'll become Doctor Doom. I still find it crazy. I also have I mean, I'm really not a Marvel fan. I just like Spider-Man, and I watch the Avenger movies. But I don't. Does anyone else like feel hype for the new Doctor or Doomsday movie? I feel like there's a lot of hype, but I'm either just not part of it or it's like fake hype. I don't know. I'm probably just not a part of it, but I just don't know. I don't know. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be good, but I think people just don't want to watch big superhero movies anymore. That being said, here I am talking about how excited I am for Brand New Day. I think that's going to be awesome. Yeah, that's the main thing. I'm so surprised that he is, why did they cast him in that role? I don't blame him for auditioning or his, you know, I guess his agent, but like, why would you do that? And I think he'll probably nail the role. He'll probably kill it. You know, he's a phenomenal actor, but like, why? Unless there's like literally going to be a narrative reason, like, you know, like Iron Man is Doomsday. I don't know. Like maybe there's going to be something like that. I don't know why they would do that. I mean, I guess unless Doctor Doom is always in the mask. You know, maybe he never takes his mask. I don't even know who Doctor Doom is. I only know because apparently he's in the movie and it's about him. But like, I guess if he never takes his mask off, maybe it'll be fine. But like, I don't know, man. There's so many actors out there. Why do you have to get the same guy? Oh, what? Ryan at Comic-Con? Yeah, did that just happen? I literally just saw that. I just saw in like the gray Deadpool thing. But did he ruin? Wait, why did he ruin his reputation? Denim pool? That's funny. Oh, he never takes off his mask? Okay. Then we're probably fine. Then I guess it's fine, but like, I don't know. He's gross? Oh? I thought he was cool. What did he do? Did he like kill somebody? Time to Google. Throwing his weight? Oh, not that kind of weight. I was like, what? Huh? He's not. Throwing his weight around. I get it. And yelling at people. Oh, so he's just mean. Well, that's sad. That's sad. Well, rest in peace. Blake Lively drama? That one movie they took over? Huh? Man. You didn't even know that Chisme? I have no idea. They took over what? They took over a movie? All right. I do I want to look up? No, I don't want to look this up right now. Can you give me the Cliff Notes version in DMs or later? I don't really care right now. No, I do care. I don't want to get into it though. I don't want to talk about bad stuff, even though I just talked about how much I hate people for not liking Spider-Man 2, but I don't hate them. I just think we're all hypocrites. We're all hypocrites. And we should all watch a movie. We should just watch the movies. And you know what? We shouldn't have opinions on movies. Just watch the movie. Don't say anything. And keep it that way. We don't need to talk about movies. Just watch them. You don't need to have an opinion. How's that? How's that for a wrap up to play a video game? Man, I need to stop talking. Let's play a video game. I don't well, whenever I get around to watching Spider-Verse, which will probably be in the next couple of days, I will absolutely get back to you all on my journey. I thought about making it like a YouTube reaction. That'd be kind of fun, but that's also a lot of work, and I kind of just want to sit back and enjoy the movies without feeling like I need to make commentary on it. So I don't know, maybe I should just clip what I said and put it on YouTube and probably get like doxxed and swatted for enjoying a movie. But I'm excited for Spider-Verse. Mostly, it's going to be great because Lord and Miller directed it, which if you haven't seen Lord and Miller, they are kind of geniuses. There we go. Okay. Excuse me. Well, there's that. All right, we are on part 13. Figured out Professor Prof. What's his name? What's his name again? Oh my gosh. Prof. Bro, what's his name? Am I stupid? Archimedes? No. Why don't I remember his name? I'm just gonna quickly load in. Ignore this. I just need to load in really quick. All right, Aristotle means. I don't know why I forgot that. Okay, let me go back to the menu here. All right, just pretend I didn't do that, and we'll do a recording. All right, hello and welcome to the plane. My name is E2, and today we are continuing our playthrough of Ace Attorney Dual Destinies Part 13. We are finally in our final trial for this case here. And last but not least, we figured out that Professor Means is a suspect, and Ibuki agrees. It's time to put this professor behind bars. It only took the main characters about 1 billion episodes to figure it out, but they got there. So now we're going to put him behind bars. If you like these videos, feel free to join. We record them live on Twitch and here on YouTube. Just for a little clarification, we are going to go on a little bit of a break. Once I finish this case, I'm going to go on a little bit of a hiatus while I get some things ready for my debut. But I appreciate if you stick it around. Stick it around? What am I doing? Anyway, let's keep playing after I click in. All right. Also, I got the Ibuki working. Oh, yeah. All right, so last we left off, I think Prof Means is going to give a testimony, right? Yes, I think we literally just figured it out. So I believe this is Prof Means. Prof Means.
Will you please state your name and occupation for the record? Certainly, I am Aristotle Means.
Oh, we're going right in with the cringe voices. Let's go.
I teach the lawyer course. I teach the lawyer course at Themis Legal Academy, and let me add that while I welcome any opportunity to assist with the trial, I don't care for this undue suspicion.
Undue? You're the only one who could have done it. You know you're suspicious. Don't worry, Professor. We're just interested in the mock trial video right now. We just need to take another look at the speech you gave. Oh yeah, because we found out it was probably pre-recorded. All right, we have an ad break. Hope you enjoy the ads, and I'll see you in a bit. Can we count on your cooperation in this?
Very well, if that's all you're interested in. Please proceed, Miss Sykes.
We need to find some sort of evidence that shows the speech was pre-recorded.
All right, I believe we're ready. Let's roll the video.
All right. Let's see.
Good afternoon. I would like to start by thanking you for coming here today. The mock trial is the crown jewel event of the school festival will begin shortly. When I was a student, I too could hardly wait for the day to come.
That's it? Oh no, I'd forgotten how long and boring his speech was. Widget fell asleep. You can't sleep, Widget. Wake me up when this is over. Hey, no fair.
The experiences of our youth have a powerful and profound effect on our adult. Ah, you there, wake up, pay attention.
Huh? I'm awake. Isn't that right, Your Honor? He wasn't talking. This was pre-recorded. Or was it not?
Huh? What? I'm awake too, wide awake.
Oh my god. You all need to get your... Take everyone's bar card away. All of you guys. You all suck. At least Blackwell... Oh, Blackwell fell asleep too? I was going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I was going to... I tried, Blackwell, but, you know.
Once again, our pure white Lady Justice will be watching over all of you today.
That's not pure white, that's gold. That's gold! That's not pure white, that's a gold statue. Dun 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 dun, figured it out.
Pay attention and you may make a difference one day. Now let the mock trial begin. That is about it. One of my better speeches, if I do say so myself. I even saw some of our students with tears in their eyes.
He's obviously not familiar with the phrase bored to tears. Listen, Sykes, Dono. If you have subjected me to this epic study of tedium without purpose, Taka will feast on your tongue after I've cut it out. You know, cow tongue is actually pretty tasty. If you've never had cow tongue before, I recommend giving it a shot. It's a little scary because it's tongue, but I forgot where I was. I think it was somewhere in... I was in Texas, and they had cow tongue tacos. So yeah, you should give cow tongue a try. Not human tongue, but cow tongue. It's very tender. It's very tender. And welcome back from the ads. I hope they were fun. I wasn't talking about anything weird. Let's keep going. But you were asleep the whole time.
Well, Miss Sykes, did you notice anything strange about that speech?
Could I please hear that last part again? Hey, Izza. What's up?
Once again, a pure white Lady Justice will be watching all over all of you today.
Dun 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 dun. Yes, the plushie takeover. It's Ibuki. Ibuki's in charge right now. There, I finally found out what we needed. Prof Means, I have only one question about your speech. Why does that last part we just heard contradict with this? Because of this. I want to make a save because I'm a big baby. I think we can do this, right? Yeah. Ibuki, yes. That is me. Definitely a picture of me. The professor said the pure white Lady Justice would be watching over them. But the Lady Justice in the video isn't even close to being white. can still hear your voice from a mile away. Wait, what? Is my like microphone peaking or something? I can turn it down. I can turn it down. Oh, that's like too much. No, that's fine, right? I can turn it down. I haven't fully messed with my microphone. Wait, is this the right microphone? That's not what I meant. Oh. I'm confused. Ibuki sounds like you. Oh. Well, you see, like, actually, I do need to lower the mic because I keep clipping, but like, I just changed my microphone, so like, I was confused. Sharky, thank you for the bit. That's so kind of you. How are you doing, Sharky? Welcome in. Man. All right. Well, I still need to fix my microphone anyway. Granted, I don't think the clipping comes through because I have clip card, but it's still clipping on OBS, so I need to figure that out. Eto. Oh, Ibuki. It's as gold as it can be. Yeah, what do you have to say about that?
I'm not sure I can wrap my jaw around that test. That to test its authenticity.
I didn't say it was made of gold, Your Honor. Now, it's true that this statue is pure white, but it broke before the mock trial began. The one you see here is its replacement.
Oh, well, that's a shame on every count.
I really am trying my hardest to make the judge and Prof Means sound different, but it's just not working. I'm doing all right. We talked about a lot of stuff before stream, so definitely don't go back and rewatch that. I didn't talk about anything crazy. Doing all right. Glad to hear that, Sharky. Glad to hear that. I'm doing all right. I'm just having some fun here in some Ace Attorney. Ironically, this golden statue sticks out like a sore thumb compared to the white one, meaning the professor wouldn't have made a mistake on its color if he had been present. Another bit. You're being too kind, Sharky. Thank you for the bit. The little bitty.
It seems that I have caused some confusion, but it was merely an oversight on my part.
The statue was in the middle of the room. How could you not have known what it looked like?
Well, I was in the balcony seat. Furthermore, the statue had previously been white. I'm afraid that isn't sufficient evidence of the speech being pre-recorded.
We had our answer long ago. The accused was the only one to leave the lecture hall. No, wait. There's more. There must be more. There's got to be something that can prove the speech was pre-recorded. According to the mock trial video, the speech started here and ended here. It was a 10-minute speech? I would have got up and left, man. I would have got up and left. 10-minute speech? Nah, dude. It was a little over 10 minutes, but I doubt anyone wants to be tortured again. It was only a little over 10 minutes? Felt like it went on forever. How'd you figure it out how long it was? Did you look at Athena? Athena, use your eyeballs. Look at the clock. Easy. There's a timestamp on the top right. All you have to do is subtract this. All right. Why is Ace Attorney teaching me the concept of subtraction? I know how to do math. I'm not stupid. I do feel stupid when I play this game, though. The speech goes from 10-minute mark to the 20:35. Wait a second. I could swear I've seen this same time interval on the... Wait, really? Okay. Maybe there's a way. Oh, bye, Ibuki. Bye-bye. I'll see you later. Okay, somewhere on here, there's a 10-minute timestamp. Prof Means used that. Is there a 10-minute gap in any of this? Okay, no. What about in here? No. Ah, bam. The tape is about 10 minutes and 35 seconds. Hi, making a save. Yeah, there we go. Got it. I would like the court to take a look at this.
And this is...
The voice print analysis that proves the voice on the tape recorder belongs to our client.
Yes, but didn't we just establish that the voice on the tape recorder was a fabrication?
We did. But what I'd like to focus on is the noise that is also there. Noise? Yes, the defense believes... Wait, I didn't read anything about the noise. The defense believes that it resulted when the tape was previously erased. Did it say that? Signs of post-recording. Oh, of noise requiring further testing. Okay, never mind. And what do you hope to prove by that? The length of the noise is what's important. It's a 10 minutes and 35 seconds in all. And what did the timestamp read at the moment Prof Means began his speech?
That would be exactly 10 minutes.
Now let's fast forward to this long-winded exercise in boredom to the end. I still can't get over the fact that it's 10-minute speech, man. That's crazy. Okay, stop. The video timestamp now reads 20:35. Based on this, we know the time it took for the speech alone.
Right,
Rock 10 minutes, guys. Are we in like 5th grade? Actually, no. 3rd? 2nd? I think 2nd grade. Maybe 1st. Dude, I should know that. I was a sub. I should know, but I forgot. I don't think it was. Maybe it was even kindergarten. I don't know. I don't know, man. But still, we're too old to be teaching this.
10 minutes and 35 seconds.
Right, 10 minutes and 35 seconds, the same as the noise on the tape recording. I assume you all understand what this means, because I definitely don't. I mean, I know that that's a crazy coincidence, but like, Prof Means pre-recorded the speech had been where the noise was now. Oh, okay. So he took the speech that was pre-recorded and then fabricated Junie's voice on top of... Oh, I see. You seem rather confident considering this is a mere happenstance match of numbers. But is it really just numbers? The lab's continuing their study of the tape. So far, they've found signs of overdubbing. But it's going to take a bit longer to recover the audio that was erased. The police are analyzing the noise as we speak. It won't be long until we know what was originally there. Dun 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 dun! How I'm sure of it, the professor was trying to create an alibi with the recording. I like that Widget is angry. Angry Widget. By pinning the crime on Junie. Well, he's not going to get away with it. Not on my watch. Not on my Widget. I feel like that might be better. I don't know. There's a joke in there somewhere.
Miss Hikes? I believe you are well aware of my methodology. Even if Juniper were the perpetrator, I would vigorously defend her, as per my word. And to that purpose, I offered to be her lawyer. Alas, look what's happened.
Yeah, you got caught. You got caught. I've stated the obvious. Deductions derived from the evidence and testimony.
Truth be told, I had no intention of testifying. I had been keeping this quiet for Juniper's sake. But now that you cast this blame upon me, I have no choice but to reveal the truth.
Oh my gosh, if I had a nickel for every single time someone said they were gonna stop lying, I would be a billionaire. Uh-oh. This doesn't sound good.
I will reveal the truth behind why I had pre-recorded my speech before the mock trial.
Well, then why were you lying? Why were you lying? You lied.
I, Prof Means, always say what I mean and mean what I say by all means.
All right, here we go.
The defendant came to me with what she said was very important and by necessity secret. She asked me to pre-record my speech and come to the audio room during the mock trial. Juniper confessed to the murder and asked the court that I get her declared innocent in court. She also said I'd become an accomplice after losing my alibi due to the pre-recording.
I'm really sorry. My brain just didn't read any of that. I just, what did he say? I'm not even trying to do a bit. My brain just shut off for a second here. The defendant came to me and she said it was very important, necessity and secret. I asked you to pre-record the speech. Juniper confessed the murder. Okay. Alright.
But when I said I would protect Juniper, I meant it because it's the humane thing to do.
Yeah, my brain just shut off.
Oh my! So, you're saying the defendant threatened you?
This has to be a lie. I mean, everything about that lines up too perfectly to be true.
Oh, this most consequential of occasions. Let me be completely frank with you. Juniper has truly taken to heart my teaching that states the end justifies the means.
I don't think she does, though. You weren't her teacher, though. I don't believe you.
When she asked me to defend her, she said I also must prove her two friends innocent. Her friends? And a witness? Correct. Hugh O'Connor and Robin Newman. I was to ensure all three walked free. All three were to achieve their dream. That was the result Juniper was seeking.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do that. The right way. She didn't ask for you to be innocent, so waha!
And she was even willing to threaten me with her own professor to that end.
You no doubt had high praise for the ruthless tactics.
Yes, well, that is why I vowed to vigorously defend her despite her threatening me. There was a time when lawyers merely sought the truth if they wished for victory in court.
Is he not just being honest right now? What do you mean he's not seeking the truth? That means what? What does that mean? Huh? Is it just legal now to lie? Like, is that what they're saying? Because he's just saying this out loud. He's confessing, not to the crime, but he's confessing to just fabricating evidence. Oh my gosh.
But alas, those days are over. Now in the defense of justice, order, and all that is good, the end justifies the means.
I can't believe he's saying this out loud. Like this is just why? Bruh. What are you doing? Stop talking. I'm so sick of hearing that phrase.
Though, it truly grieves me, so I must tell you this. Forsake the truth if it's victory you seek. Steel yourself for this new courtroom reality.
I can't, he's just saying this in front of the judge. The judge is like, what do you say you did? You did what? That does it. He's gonna regret dragging those dismal, depressing ideas in here. Because he's already surrendered to the dark age of the law. It's up to me to fight it. So is Blackwell, right? Why, so is Silence. Sykes don't know. Something the matter? This is a court of law. It's no place for long-winded talks about idealistic principles. I mean, it kind of is, but not really. You could. You definitely could. That's why I'm gonna let the evidence do the talking.
Let's not get carried away now, Miss Sykes. What? It will not...
Oh, third time.
It will not do to have you attempting to discredit my doctrine. Do not force me to rectify the situation.
No, go ahead and rectify it. Only if I lose and you win, that is. Yeah, if I win, then you're done. So you can try to rectify all you want, but you have to win first.
The defendant came to me. Oh no, we can just do it a little bit of
hold it. I doubt our client would have come to you with something like that.
You have a point there. If only Prof. Court had been alive, I suspect Juniper would have gone to her instead.
So, our client came to talk to you after Prof. Court was dead.
Let's go through this step by step, shall we? First, Juniper came to me that day.
All right. She asked me to pre-record the speech. Are you suggesting that it was our client who told you a fake alibi? Told you to fake an alibi?
You have every reason to be surprised. I too was shocked when she told me that. Simply put, Juniper has a secret that she wished to protect that badly.
Is he kidding? That lie couldn't be further from the truth. The problem is, how am I gonna expose it?
It was an earnest request from an outstanding student. How could I possibly have refused?
I don't know, man. By not killing your professor, or not your professor, I guess your coworker, I guess, your colleague, I don't know. Did you consider that a threat?
Yes, but it's now you to whom she has passed her demands on to. Miss Sykes, you must realize that you two are being used by Juniper.
What?
Your Honor, I ask that you two do not let her feign weakness and innocence fool you.
You are talking to the wrong judge. You're talking to the wrong judge. This guy gets swooned by any slightly cute girl. Doesn't matter. He will be swooned. Doesn't matter what she did. Oh, man.
Juniper is quite clever and extremely tough. And perhaps most importantly of all, she is a fervent follower of my teachings.
But she's not. She is a judge. She was part of the judge course. Not you. Your Honor, the witness's testimony is nothing but an attack on our client's character.
Very well, our objections abstained.
What? This is the first time he's ever sustained an objection? Ever? Did he just sustain? What do you mean? Huh? You can do that? You can do that? Oh, okay. So why didn't you sustain any other objections we've ever levied in the entirety of this game franchise? How? Maybe you did it before. That just threw me off guard. What do you mean you sustained it? Thank you. And thank you, Sharky, for the third bit of Christmas. Thank you for the bit, Sharky. Oh, man.
So be it, nevertheless, the fact that she threatened me is immutable.
How could you overlook such a threat? As a teacher, it's your duty to discipline students.
Yet, well, perhaps I do have some serious reflection to do on this matter. I suppose it was just wishful thinking on my part. I wanted to believe that Juniper hadn't actually committed murder, that she hadn't meant to threaten me. Really? Please do explain yourself. Long had I waited for a student who would embody my teachings. Does the witness realize what he...
I don't... Man, my voices just aren't there.
Does the witness realize what he's saying? Surely you must see the true meaning in my words. I merely staying true to what I teach, and my methods are but reflection of the times.
Oh wow, his way of thinking really is warped. But I haven't heard any inconsistencies yet. I wouldn't be so sure. Really? The more he tries to avoid logical inconsistencies in his testimony, the more likely we'll see inconsistencies between his actions and words.
It means the dark age in which we live and there is much I would like to say on that matter.
All right, last one here. Hold on. You were trying to protect our client? Yeah, right. He'll say anything to pin the blame on Junie.
What a frightful look! I would ask you that to glare at me so. I've nothing but admiration for how Juniper was willing to go as far as to threaten me. That is why I'm protecting her by any means possible. She has been a model student.
Liar, you're trying to pin the blame on her. How am I going to show that what he's saying isn't what he's really thinking? Don't you have a magical device that can kind of like tell what people are hiding? It's almost like you have a magical device around your neck that can do that. I think, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you should look down around your neck. Maybe you'd find the answer. But alas.
You cannot possibly overturn my claim, so isn't it about time you admitted defeat? After all, if my unassailable logic is not truth, then what is?
If he thinks I'm going to give in to his pack of lies, he's got another thing coming. I'm going to find a hole in his story if it's the last thing I do. Even though he's rotten to the core, he's a total pro. I mean, that all made a perfect sense. Yeah, but you can't believe a word he says. He's making this up as he goes along. He'll trip up on his own words yet. Time to see how consistently the professor's testimony matches up with the actual actions. What's up, Neon? What do you got for me? What do you got, buddy? All right. Like, the defendant came to me with what she said was a very important secret by necessity. Very important and by necessity secret. She asked me to pre-record my speech. It comes there. The mock trial. Green apple or mango? Pineapple. Actually, no. Peach. Peach. I go with peach. I like pineapple a lot, but it's very acidic, and I get canker sores from acidic foods. So, peach. That's what I like. But they're all good. I like all fruits, really. Right? Really is not a fruit that I don't like. All right. Unifer confessed to the murder and asked that I get her declared innocent in court. I'd become an accomplice after losing my alibi due to the pre-recording. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Report. Yesterday, prepare mark. Okay. Oh, I can't. It just says identified as a fake. You passed. Okay. I don't think this photo really tells me anything here. It's a Ronin. Welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you for the hydration. As you can see, I've turned the Mooney-chan down because I think it was about time. Thank you for the Mooney-chan. I want to rewatch D4DJ. That was a lot of fun. A large banner was hung. Where's this voice belong? Yes. I think is underway. Regarding signs of post-recording, it's about 10 minutes of noise. I have bad news. Heard the bad news? About what? What's the bad news? I hope it's not too bad. Okay. The defendant came to me with that. With what she said was very important. Okay. So it's not that. She asked me to pre-record my speech and come to the audio room during the mock trial. It's a voice. How are you doing, voice? Well, it's good to see you. Welcome in. We're doing some Ace Attorney. I'm definitely not stuck at all. Oh yeah, the 50-50. Yeah. I haven't seen anything around it yet. No. Being out Genshin, yeah. I've seen... All I'll say is I think it's too soon to make any... It's too soon to make any, anything, really. Because when they first announced it, everyone was like, this is the worst thing ever. But then people did the math, and they said, actually, it's fine. But then people redid the math, and they said it was terrible again. And then, I think this literally just happened, but Nexon released a statement saying that they realized that people hated this, and that they're going to give a free 10 pull, but they're also gonna implement it, but they're gonna take feedback. So they might be open to changing it. So it's like, I don't think there's enough info out there to really know. But I think the last I checked, the last time, like the last math and calculations I saw was that the new system is better for a single banner. But if they have 2 banners out, then it's worse. So that was the last mathematical statistics that I saw, was that if there's 1 banner out, it's better. If there are 2 banners out at the same time, it's worse. And I mean, they always do double banners, so it's probably worse. But I guess if you just want 1 character, it's not that bad. So I don't know. It's terrible. It's not I don't know. I don't know. It's a gacha game. It sucks that they're changing it, but I mean, it's not like they were generous before. It's still a gacha game. The fact that we ever call any gacha game generous is crazy. But it would suck if they changed the rates to make it worse. But I mean, they said that they heard that people hate it, and they're looking into changing it, possibly, or at least listening to feedback. Now they could just ignore that. That could just be a PR thing, and they'll never mention it again. They could do that, and that would suck. But yeah, to me, like, generosity and gacha games is a stupid thing, because they're not. No gacha game is generous. If they were generous, they'd give you characters for free. And even the games that give you characters for free are still not generous, because, like, you have to spend the price of, like, take skins. You have to spend the price of an indie game to get a skin. I don't care how you spin that. That's not generous, you know? So no gacha game is generous, but, you know, we like to say that because it makes us feel better. No gacha game is out there. New system is indeed better if you're running for 1 student. So it's not good for Fest or double limiteds, but it should be fine for everything else if you just pick students you want. Which, to be fair, is kind of how Genshin was working. You know, very, very, very few people are pulling for both characters on a banner. You know, like, if you're already gonna pull for both characters, you're already spending hundreds of dollars. You know, so yeah, they're gonna spend more money now. I wasn't doing that. I wasn't pulling for every character. I really hope most people aren't pulling for every character. You know, it is gonna be worse, but it's not gonna be that much worse. The sparking is, I don't like that, but it's not gonna be that much worse. It's just gonna be like every other gacha game. But I really do hope they're honest about opening to changing it. Yeah, no, you see, Ronan, that's what I meant, is like, even if they give you free characters, it's still a gacha game. It doesn't matter how many free characters they give you. it's still a gotcha gambling game. They still make billions and billions of dollars. They could give you a free S rank character every single month, and it would never be generous because it's still a gotcha game. It's like, by definition, it cannot be generous because it's gambling, and gambling will never be generous because that's how gambling makes their profit. And I'm not saying this is like, we should never play. I love Blue Archive. I play Trick Owl. I think Trick Owl is one of the quote unquote most generous. I've never had to spend money on pulls. You don't have to spend money on anything. I have every single character in the game in Trick Owl, and I've never spent a single dollar on pulls. I have bought skins, but that's because I like their game and I want to give them money. So it's like, I'm not trying to be a hypocrite. I'm just saying you just have to know that. Gacha games are not generous. They're gambling. They are incredibly predatory companies, and I'm not saying this about like the people, like the dev teams that are like super passionate and they work really hard. They write some beautiful games. They're fine. But the game they run is super predatory. That's just the facts. That's just what it is. So it sucks that Blue Archive did that. I hope they're genuine in listening to feedback, and I hope they change it. But I think everyone's, it sucks because it's like, I would say they're overreacting, but overreacting actually had an effect in this case because they responded. So maybe overreacting was a good thing in this case. I didn't, because I never overreact. I really try not to. I'm like, I don't know anything about this enough to overreact yet. And even if I do have a super heated opinion, I mean, I'll say it here, but like, my opinion doesn't go anywhere. It stays here. I don't try to sway people. Why am I going on this rant? Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. It sucks, but not much I can do. Gotcha system and wanted a Genshin-like system. That's so funny. That's so funny. Thank you for the hydration. Shall we get back to the game? Actually, hold on before we do. Gosh, the YouTube people are screaming right now. Just play the game, play the game. Before we do, I want to voice. Look at what I did. I don't think you've seen this yet. Instead of wasting my time and getting platinum on, was it Hieronymus? I think it was Hieronymus. Oh, did I get rid of it? No. Oh, Ibuki time. Hello, Ibuki. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Look at this voice. Look at this. Look at what I made. I spent more time making this in Photoshop than actually trying for plat. Because I was that fed up with plat. I made this instead. I thought you would enjoy this. So here it is. Gold does look better anyway. Let me chuck that in the extras folder for now. All right. No, I definitely could have, but it would have taken like an hour of grinding, and I didn't want to do that. It just didn't seem fun. It was not fun. I was like, I don't want to spend my like hours restarting over and over again. So instead, I spent hours making that Photoshop file, which I had a lot of fun doing. I had a lot of fun on that Photoshop file. I had to set up my plushie. I had to cut her out. Like that's my plushie. I took the picture. I mean, it's not like amazing, but like I make the picture and like I made it all, I had fun doing that. I would not have had fun grinding Platinum Hieronymus Grand Assault for like 4 hours. It would not have been fun. So I was just like, I'm sticking with gold. It was Grand Assault, so I got it anyway, I didn't lose out on any pulls, so. Next one, I'll get plat for sure. Right? Yeah, definitely. All right, I've procrastinated on this. I just don't know what to do, so I'm just kind of procrastinating. Okay. Do I get any like hints? Play the game or pay the editor? No. No. Oh man. Oh no, I don't have an editor. I don't edit these videos. I would edit my own, but I don't think it's worth it. I just literally, like, when I'm done here, I just post this video. But I have an intro and an outro, so no, I don't have an editor, but I would edit it myself because I am an editor. I am an editor. Who do you think I am? I am editor. All right. Defendant came to me with the secret. Also, thank you for the bit again. You've been going crazy with the bits. You're too kind. You are too kind. A defendant came to me with the variant secret. Pre-record my speech and come to the audio room during the mock trial. Pre-record my speech and come to the audio room during the mock trial. Okay. Is that possible? But she wasn't there during the mock trial. Was she there during the mock trial? I guess I can press it. Let's see. You're suggesting that it was our client who told you to make a fake alibi. Juniper has a secret that she wished to protect badly. All right, so if I look at this here, she had to go. Come to the audio room during the mock trial. So she asked you before to pre-record it. Okay. Then she confessed the murder and that I declared and asked that I get her declared innocent. And this was in the audio room. She also said I'd become an accomplice after losing your alibi due to the pre-recording. She'd become an accomplice after losing her alibi. But when I said I would protect Juniper, I meant it because it was the humane thing to do. Maybe it's this? I'd become an accomplice after losing my alibi due to the pre-recording. Would you, though? Maybe I present the tape. Because the tape... Or maybe this here. Because it says... The tape wouldn't... Oh! The tape wouldn't make him lose his alibi. Because it would prove that Juniper did it, right? Objection! Okay, so it's not that. Contradicts the evidence. And how would that be? Just look at it. It's some huge contradiction. Okay. I am making... It wasn't that baseless. It wasn't that baseless. It was pretty baseless. Just throwing stuff at the wall right now. How could you overlook such a threat? As a teacher, it's your duty to discipline students. So I do have some serious reflection. I suppose it was just wishful thinking on my part. I wanted to believe that Juniper hadn't actually committed murder. She hadn't meant to threaten me. Long had I waited for a student for your teachings. You must see the true meanings of my words. I'm merely staying true to what I teach. And my methods are but a reflection of the times. Okay. Okay, well, she's saying this on this line. So maybe this is the right thing here. There's something here. She also said I'd become an accomplice after losing my alibi. Let me try, I guess this? No. Okay, so what else? I mean, I guess I could just press everything on this line, but that wouldn't be that fun. What else do we got here? Oh, boy. "9 a.m. prep for the mock trial, final confirmation." Oh, bye, Ibuki. Bye-bye. Meet with who about the report? I'm trying to think. Did this conflict with when she was supposed to meet up? Taken on the day of the murder. Protruding. The body was dropped from the 3rd floor ball cart. Wait, there's still another page. Okay, arrow, borrow, sweatsuit. Okay. Wait, if he went to the audio room, then maybe he should have seen the statue. No, because he's admitting it was pre-recorded. He's admitting it was pre-recorded, so we don't have to prove that. We just have to prove that he's lying somehow. Man, I really don't know what to do here. I didn't mean to do that. There's no need to explain it. Okay, yeah. All right. I mean, I guess I could just press everything here. She also said I'd become an accomplice after losing my alibi. I want to do the map maybe on the this. I don't think this is it. No. Okay. All right. I don't know. I thought maybe there'd be like a way where it's like, well, you couldn't have gone that way or whatever, but no, you can. Okay. I guess I can just start presenting stuff, because I think it's this line. I guess I can just do process of elimination here, because like I really don't know. I really have no idea. I'm fully lost here. Alright, so it's not that one. One down, a bunch to go. It also could just not be this line, so that's fun as well. I already did this one. What am I doing, man? Boop, 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 boop. I'm gonna have so much fun going through all of these. It's gonna be great. Luckily, we don't usually get these. This is like a once per almost maybe per game. Where once per game where I'm truly lost. It's like, I don't know, this one, I don't really feel like I have anything to disprove, you know? Like, usually at least I'm like, okay, I'm trying to disprove this. But like, I don't even know what I'm trying to disprove. And they're just like, something is a lie in here. Figure it out. Which, I guess that's like the point. But like, I really don't know. So we're just gonna We're just gonna go through all this. I'm sure it won't take long at all. It definitely won't. Surely it won't. Alright. I'm gonna be so mad if it's not this line. Because I guess that means I'll just have to try every other line. Because I swear it would be this one. Because she's like, it's gotta be something here. So, I hope it is. Oh wait, now I can start here. Okay, no. It's not this line, is it? Oh, it's not. I bet it isn't. I'm gonna be so sad. Pretty sure I already did this tape one. Oh boy, I really don't want to look it up because I've never had to look up any of these. I mean, I've had to do this, like I said, 2 or 3 times per game. Maybe, no, like 1 or 2 times per game. But I've never had to just straight up look it up. But I also don't know if I just want to sit here and try every single combination. You know, that might just be what we have to do. The main reason I don't want to do it is because I could get spoiled, you know, and I don't want to, like, Google something and then I see a spoiler and that ruins it, so. Yeah, this is what I'm stuck with here. Man, I don't think it's this because I feel like I would have already gotten it by now. Can I load the game, please? Thank you. I would like to load the game save. Yeah, I don't think it is. Because it's not going to be the error. Obviously, it's not our badge. But... yeah, no, so it's just not this line. Cool. A waste of time. I love wasting my time. So if it's not this... perfect sense. Can't believe a word he says. He's making this up as he goes along. It's time to see how consistently the professor's testimony matches up with his actual actions. So his actions? Okay. We can't see. Oh, welcome back from the ads. We're still looking. We're still guessing, throwing stuff at the wall and not figuring it out. This is annoying. She asked me to pre-record my speech and come to the audio room during the mock trial. There's also, like, I feel like there's no hints at all. I mean, sometimes they give you, like, a tiny little thing, but there's just nothing here. Okay. I feel like it would be this line, but we already tried everything on that line. She asked me to pre-record my speech. Miss Bryce decided to has a secret that she wished to protect badly. Okay. How am I going to expose it? It was an earnest request. How could I refuse? It's like, I don't... She confessed to the murder and asked that I get her declared innocent in court. Oh, I figured it out. It's this. It's this. It's this. Because if you wanted to get her innocent in court, why did you... It's this, I mean. Why would you...
Objection!
It's not this? It's not... It is this, though. Okay, maybe it actually was the... Maybe it was the cassette tape. I think it was because he made... That shows he made it.
Objection!
It's not? It does, though. I think I'm onto something with that, though. Because if he really wanted to get her proved innocent, right? Oh, wait, no, maybe it's just not this line. If he wanted to get her innocent, yeah. I would protect her because it meant it. Yeah, okay. I would protect her. But then why would you tamper with evidence proving that she did it?
Objection!
Finally. Oh, we found it. I figured it out. Yay. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that anymore. So let me get this straight. You were trying to help Miss Woods? Ha! That's nothing more than a bald-faced lie. No offense, Your Honor.
Such defamation of my character and your hair follicles, Your Honor, it is an outrage. Miss Sykes will clarify her statement, but leave my hair follicles out of it this time.
Yes, of course, Your Honor. Now, please take a look at this. The witness gave this tape to Mr. O'Connor. Then he slyly whispered, "Take this to the police and tell them what you found."
There was no whispering, slyly, or otherwise involved. I simply did that out of kindness.
Dun dun dun. The tape contained our client's voice. In short, it is incredibly damaging evidence. Why would it even exist if the witness wasn't trying to pin the murder on our client? Yay! We did it! Oh, man. They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but not yours. Is that really a phrase? I feel like I've heard that before. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Interesting. I don't know. It's a weird phrase. We should just, I don't know. Is it like people are only nice to you and then they're mean? I guess? I don't know. I'm sure there's a moral to it somewhere. All right, let's go. You, Professor, are the embodiment of the Dark Age of the law. Yeah, call him out. Oh yeah, Blackwell hasn't said it. Oh, wasn't him? He did it.
Why, you little... You dare call my teachings and methods lies?
Yeah. What is this? Oh boy. He has a mohawk. He has a mohawk. No. Not the mohawk. I don't like it.
The Mist Legal Academy is a proud institution. It's the most powerful in the world. You'll never forget what true education and lawyering means once I'm through with you.
Huh? Huff means, what's with your hair?
Quiet, no talking in class.
Oh my gosh. Ow! Your Honor. Your Honor, he threw chalk at me.
Eyes and ears up here, everyone. Homeroom is now in session. We'll begin with roll call. Athena Sykes.
Huh? Oh, here?
Apollo Justice.
I'm fine. I'm here.
Fool! The proper response is here, without any extraneous information.
Ow! I mean here.
Next, Your Honor. Here. See, class, that's the proper way to answer. Simon Blackwell.
I'm not saying anything. Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do to him?
I said Simon Blackwell. Are you here or not?
Yeah, he's like, I'm not dealing with this guy. Guy's an idiot. There's always one, isn't there?
Well, then I'll just mark you absent. Now get out of my class this instant.
Get out. Very well, if that is your wish. Who am I to defy my homeroom teacher? That's so funny. He's like, all right, I mean, if you want me to leave, I'll get out of here, but it's not going to go good for you. Is he going to go...
Oh, it's not such a good idea. Prosecutor Blackwell is free of his shackles.
Ah! Who shocked him? Oh, Fulbright. It just so happens that I was a member of my school's disciplinary committee. Ah, Fulbright. Did you just tase him? But is that really so shocking? Ugh. Constabulary lapdog to teacher's pet. What a malleable mutt you are, Fulbright.
Very good, Bobby. You just earned the gold star and a promotion to the head disciplinarian.
I will say, like, the murderers of these games always have like a freak out moment where they change and go crazy. I'm really not feeling his, you know? I think he would have been fine just maybe like breaking a little bit, but just like keeping the same face. I mean, he already had like the creepy smile. Like, I don't think he needed to do this. You know? I think he was good just being himself the whole time. Because I don't know. Like, this is fine. It's what happens in every Ace Attorney case. I don't think he needed to go crazy like this, you know? I think he would have been fine just being himself.
All right. Class is now in session.
Why do I have the sudden urge to go to the nurse's office with a stomach ache? Juniper is the killer. I'm innocent. Okay.
Pay attention, I'm not the killer. Juniper is. This will be on the next test, so you had better be listening.
Objection!
But Professor, you created the phony tape to pin the blame on Juniper. Plus, you were the only one who could have moved the body during the mock trial. Gonna lurk, I'm getting hungry. We'll go get some food and enjoy your lurk. I hope your food is good.
Alina, you disappoint me so. To think you would label me a murderer. Now pay attention, the murder occurred on the 23rd between 6 and 8 p.m. But I was already home by that time, so how could I have been involved in this crime?
Objection!
Prof Means, can you actually prove that you had already gone home by that time? Yeah, can he do that?
Can you prove that I was still at school?
I don't know, it's kind of your word against mine. No, I can't.
So you admit it. Well, you just earned extra credit for your honesty. But you have also earned yourself a lavatory cleaning duties until you graduate.
But, ew, I do enough of that. Wait, what? Robin, what are you doing here? Wait, hold on. No way, man, I totally object. Robin? I can't believe I fell for the professor's silver tongue lies.
Why, you? How dare you talk about your teacher like that?
I'm not listening to you anymore, man. No way, no how. Now, I have a confession to make. You know those two statues that were on stage? I didn't make them all by myself. Wait, did he make them with Professor Means? Dude. The statue on stage? Do I want to know where this is headed? I was able to finish one of them, but the last bell rang before I had the time for the other one. So I asked Prof Means to make it for me. In other words, the professor was there on the stage after the last bell? Right, and it would have been way past 7 p.m. before he could have finished it.
Prof Means was still at school? This is, well, incredibly important testimony.
Crazy. Oh, the professor told me I'll take care of it. I thought my parents would let me be an artist if I'd said I'd made both the statues myself. I'm so sorry for not telling the truth. Robin.
Quick, somebody get this juvenile delinquent out of my sight! Simon, you're head honcho among the delinquents. Do something!
Oh, he's just attacking. Yeah, get him. Kill him. Kill him. Oh, who's in charge of the class pet around here? Not interested. But if you want a class swordsmanship, I'm your man. Of course, only real blades will do.
No swords at school. All weapons will be confiscated. God, nurse. Where's the school nurse when you need one?
It would seem Sykes don't know. Seeks a showdown, Professor. In which case, you would do well to draw your staff, quick as lightning.
Very well, then I will have to prove my innocence myself. The real reason lessons begin in second period. Prepare to be served old school style. What does that? Oh, never mind. Your testimony, please.
Oh my gosh, stop. Yeah, can we keep the bird? I actually like the bird. What was his name? Casa or something like that? He's cool. I like him.
Now pay attention. Robin took over half a day to complete one statue. I, however, finished most of the other statue between 7 and 8:30 p.m. Then Juniper saw the two statues with her own eyes at 8:30. Completing a statue so quickly meant I could not leave the stage for a single second. How could I possibly have time to go to the art room and commit murder?
Oh boy.
Saying that an offendant saw the finished statues. Precisely. She said so herself at the detention center yesterday. Her defense team was there, and heard her say so too. Don't deny it.
That evening, I went back to my dressing room to get something I'd forgotten there. It was well after the last bell rang. I'd say maybe around 8:30. That's when I noticed both stage statues were finished. They were quite large, and they were each covered with a white sheet, but I could tell. What if Professor Means was under the white sheet and not the statues? What if the statues weren't actually statues under the white sheets? I don't know. Oh, right, the professor was there when that matter came up. Before I address the professor's charges, I have a question for Robin. How hard would it be to complete a statue like that in 1.5 hours? It would be probably take me at least twice as long. So, personally, I think it would be incredibly difficult to finish in that short time. Gah, didn't exactly help our case. But he won't get off that easy. He's bound to stumble over his own slippery means. Good joke. Good joke! Tap. Tap. Prof Means his work of art.
Oh, pay attention, Rob.
Press. Miss Newman took over half a day. Can you please be a little bit more precise than that? Wow, my voice just stopped working there.
What a wonderful question. She was having quite a tough time, you see. Prosecutor Gavin's statue alone took her from morning to hours to evening. Well, it's rather a large statue after all. Don't be silly. It merely exposes the difference between student and teacher.
Okay. Let's see. Most of the other statue? What exactly does that mean?
Robin created the basic outline of Mr. Wright's statue before the bell rang. I, in turn, completed the rest of it.
I see. In academics as well as art, learning the basics is incredibly important. In short, you skipped the most important part of the statue making, didn't you?
Why, you insolent little... It is the practical applications built upon the basics that take so much time. Professors such as I mastered the basics long time ago.
Unlike Miss Fancy Pants here, who lacks all lawyerly fundamentals. Oh, quiet you.
Oh, do you understand? I did not leave the stage until I was done. Will Miss Sykes to accept a witness's claim?
I don't know where he has all those chalk from. He just keeps pulling them out. I'm going to say yes for now. I've tried everything, but I still can't prove anything. I guess I concede.
I couldn't hear you.
Wait. Oh, is that like an ending? I thought that was just like a back out to the main thing. I hope I didn't just fake end again.
Try it louder this time.
I can see that Prof Means never left the stage. Wait, no. Oh, okay, my bad. Well, I guess, you know, we haven't had a single bad ending in any of this, so I guess we'll ride this one out for fun. I thought, because sometimes you can, like, say no and then go back to the testimony, but then come back later. I didn't realize this was a, unless it could be a fake out ending. We'll see.
Haha, that's right. But what took you so long? I was there at the stage the entire time. I couldn't possibly have committed that crime.
I'm not gonna give up here.
I'm afraid I have to side with the witness, Miss Sykes. And unless you have any further objections, I'll have to put this issue to rest.
Objection.
Oh, it is a fake out, okay. Not yet. The defense still has an objection. Athena, you've thought of something? Well, as I said, not yet. Oh, so it's time for illegal smoke and mirrors? Not yet, Athena. It's not time to quit. It's at times like these when it seems like there's no way. Okay, so this is a fake out. My bad. My bad. It's a fake out. It's a fake out. Since when do we call the judge Buster? That's actually crazy. Yeah, I did say not on your life, Buster. That is actually funny. Yeah, I have to turn this case upside down. Instead of focusing on whether Prof Means could have gone into the art room, I should focus on how he could commit the murder without going there. This is how we get to the thingy.
It seems you, our young lady, has a real bona fide idea. But I'll use any means necessary. Even casting stone.
Oh my god, dude, stop. Stop it. Stop throwing the chalk.
Ah, who brought the bird to school?
Sykes, don't know. If I hear one word of your usual jibber jabber, I shall have your head. The murder occurred in the art room, yet the witness was on stage. How do you propose to fill the vast gap between these two key facts? If I accept the premise that the professor was on stage the entire time, the only other answer we got is something else wrong. Wait, that's it. It's going to be the pulley system. Wrong button. No, I didn't. In short, we should have never suspected Prof Means. I'm not going to reload yet, just in case I got it right. He's an art killer.
If that's the case, then we're back to the defendant as there are no other suspects.
Okay, let me reload. That was genuinely a wrong button. I just wanted to like make a save, but I clicked the button. Okay, what if I just say not on your life, Buster? No, I don't. See, I just wanted to see the other way. I just want to see the other way.
The more you struggle, the more you sink like so much legal quicksand, so to speak. I use the world's ultimate technique to complete my statue by 8:30.
Oh, okay. So that's how you get back. You get back by just like yelling at him. Okay. Well, I mean, while we're here, we might as well hear out the other presses. So it was this one that had the press. All right. Yeah, we might as well. Good thing I failed, right? Good thing I did dumb stuff. Maybe our client thought she saw the statues.
Silence.
A pity for you, but we already have confirmed it with the accused. She's on record having seen both statues. Yeah, that's true. Just as I thought, I'd give it a shot.
Gah! I have the ultimate courtroom techniques and it is absolutely airtight. I will bury you. This will be your final resting place, along with all who believed in you.
Is there no way to get this guy?
You better pay attention. Pay very close attention.
All right. Bam, 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 bam. Why were you in such a hurry?
In the legal world, your body is your capital. The early bird gets the worm. That is why I get to bed at 9 p.m. each and every night.
Man, I wish I could do that. I mean, I guess I could start my streams an hour earlier and be done by 9, but that's dumb. Why would I do that?
And that's why I was working as fast as I could. I didn't want to miss my bedtime.
Grr. I love that she gurs. It's so funny. I genuinely love that Athena just growls like a dog. It's so funny.
Well, ready to concede that I never left the stage? Well, Miss Sykes, do you accept the witnesses?
Okay, fine. All right. I know we still missed one more press, but let's just keep going here. Oh, nice. But because I haven't done it yet, I have to actually wait for all the lines to go through. All right, I concede. I concede clearly now. The rain is gone. Get it? See what I did there? I concede clearly now. Get it?
Objection.
I'm funny. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. All right, come on. Well, it's mean going to the art room. I should focus on how to commit without getting there. It seems juggling. What if I have some chalk? Chalk number 2 or 3, and chalk. Oh, he's just chock full of surprises. I don't know. There's a better joke in there somewhere. There's something in there. I can't really think of it right now. I'm sorry. What does chock full even mean? Because everyone says like chock full of surprises or something, you know? So, but like, what does chock full even mean? How can chalk be full of something, you know? I don't know. Got something else wrong. Wait, that's it. Every last one of us made a huge mistake. We were totally wrong about the crime scene. That's what it was. If Prof Means was on the stage the entire time, then he must be the killer. Oh, no, it's the murder weapon. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I'm only saying that because it was process of elimination. I don't know why it's the murder weapon.
Ridiculous, the defense has become utterly incoherent.
Objection.
Am I right, actually? No, it's just the murder wasn't committed where we thought it was. Continue, Sykes, don't know. Oh, okay, no, I was right. I didn't doubt myself at all. I never doubted myself. I knew I was right the whole time. I knew it was. Okay. The murder was actually committed here. So the body was found here. But she was definitely, her body was here, and then there was the rope that brought her down. Where's the actual murder scene? Unless... No. I guess it could have been maybe she was killed here and he tried to put her in the art room. But... I don't think it's here. I don't think it's on the stage. But I feel like they want me to say the stage. The greatest riddle of this case has been how the body was moved from the art room. But if the murder occurred on the stage, that means the body was never moved at all. It was definitely moved, though. It definitely occurred in the art room.
Shiriko, when the body was found, there wasn't a drop of blood on the stage. Surely there would have been some blood if the murder was committed there.
There wasn't any blood on the stage? Really? But there was something on stage at the time of the murder that's bloodstained. Is it this? Trace amount of blood, yes. I should have made a save, but whatever. It's true, there were no bloodstains on the stage floor. But there was something on the stage that did have a bloodstain. And that would be this, the school banner. No blood would have gotten on the floor if this were under the victim when she was killed.
Oh my, that's quite a compelling theory.
Silence.
Ouch. What is it now? My theory makes perfect sense. I don't know. I actually don't. I don't think it is. I think she was killed in the art room and then they hoisted her down. That was a pathetic attempt. You must put every inch of your body into your attacks. The autopsy states that the death was a lot of blood. Yet only a trace amount was found upon the banner. Where did the rest go? Well, they got thirsty, you know. Means just needed to take a big... That was gross. My bad. Blood getting on there when the body was moved by the wire makes more sense than not.
Very good, Simon. Tell me, what's your first choice in higher education? I'll write you the ultimate recommendation letters. You're all but guaranteed to get in.
Objection!
Actually, the defense has something to explain that as well.
You do?
If there was only a trace amount of blood on the school banner, there must have been something else that the killer used to soak up the blood. All I have to do is figure out what. Oh, I know what it is. Oh, wait, it's in here. Oh, the Gavineers thing. I was going to say, I think it's the Gavineers banner because it's burned. Yeah, it's been burned, but I guess it's right here. We'll make another save, though. Hiya!
Why, it looks like there's some other piece of fabric on top of the school banner.
It's the Gavineers banner that had been specially made for the school concert. Since it's on top of the school banner, the blood would have hit it first. It would have easily absorbed most of the blood like a dishcloth, and only a small amount would have soaked through the school banner below. So, it makes total sense for the school banner to only have a little blood on it. I need to stop.
So that banner absorbed the blood like a dishcloth? Yes, that would explain it.
And Gavineer's banner was like a dishcloth? Surely it wasn't. It was at least a towel cloth quality. Yeah. Oh, wait, wait. Is this going to be like the stepladder pun, but as a dishcloth and towel? Oh, that would have been a funny opportunity to do that.
Simon, don't just stand there, do something!
Silence.
Sykes, don't know. You are learning to wield a blade quite well. But how you respond when I come slashing at you like this? The remnant of large bloodstain was detected in the art room. But why would there be blood there if the murder occurred on the stage as you claim?
Objection!
The blood stain in the art room was faked. How? I tell you how. All that was needed was something that could transport the blood upstairs. And something that was a piece of evidence we've just finished discussing. The killer used this to bring the victim's blood to the art room. So it was the other way around. They didn't bring the body down. They brought the blood up. They brought the blood into the art room. That's crazy. What do they use? I think it was the banner, right? I think it was this, right?
Take that!
The killer could have used this to transport the victim's blood.
You don't say. Care to explain how that would be possible?
Your Honor, nothing is impossible if you put your mind to it. Okay, I did it wrong. Whatever. Was it not that?
Half-assed arguments like that have no place in the court of law.
Well, it was worth a try.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't worth a try. That's funny. Good joke. Okay. What was it then? Was it the other one? Oh, yeah, it would be this, which is why they burned it.
Take that!
To think you'd stoop so low as to present a mere garbage to this court.
It's only a garbage because someone tried to destroy it by tossing it in the incinerator. That someone was most likely the killer, seeking to get rid of the crucial evidence. The killer used the wire to bring the blood-soaked Gavineer's banner to the art room. Then the blood was wiped onto the floor to complete the ruse. It makes perfect sense. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Hey, we haven't had any bonks this episode. Let's go. We got our bonks.
Order, order, it is quite a development. To think the body was never actually moved. Hold it right there, the body must have been moved. How else do you explain that loud crash you heard during the mock trial? If it wasn't caused by the body crashing into the statues, what was it? What if you just knocked over the statues? I hadn't thought of that. If that loud crash wasn't the body hitting the statues, then what was it indeed? The knot in the school banner that shows something was carried along the wire in it. So if that's true, I know what I have to find. Something that was in the art room before the murder and then left on stage after. Oh, it would be the statue, right? This thingy. Because, yes, it was in there. Yes. Okay, so it's the statue. The object that was sent down the wire to crash into the statues was... I'm going to make it to save because I'm a big baby. I'm actually using all my save slots. Oh, man. I don't really need to make multiple saves, but I feel like I need to. Oh, that statue. Yes, I believe it was... Sorry. I believe it was this statue that broke the other two, not Prof Court's body. The unique statue that you see on the right, that's the pure white lady Justice from earlier. Prof Court accidentally broke it while she was polishing it one day for the mock trial. But she used her own unique artistic sense and technique to repair it, as you see here. Nobody would have guessed that it was originally Lady Justice.
Silence.
Perhaps you are onto something. But why, pray tell, would anyone move the scrap heap relic in such a tedious manner?
Excellent question, Simon. Keep them coming.
You know why, but the fact that you won't acknowledge it shows how twisted you are. Lady Justice was moved during the mock trial. During that time, Prof Means was fabricating an alibi with his pre-recorded speech. If we consider the facts, then Lady Justice was moved in order to interrupt the trial. Was moved to point us to the body? Maybe it was. Maybe they broke it specifically so we would go there. Yes, right? Because in the thing, doesn't it say that the body made a crash? No. Was moved in order to... Why would they move it? I'm guessing it was as a distraction to show them where the body was. Prof Means used his pre-recorded speech to fake an alibi during the mock trial. He wanted to make it look like he couldn't have possibly moved the body. Oh yeah, so that way we were there, and that way we knew he would be there, or he wouldn't be there, or whatever. Moving Lady Justice was just his way of pointing us to the body and cementing his alibi.
That's quite a persuasive argument. For a while there, I thought you weren't taking the trial seriously. Well done.
Bruh. Come on, man. What now? What now?
You should have never underestimated me, Athena Sykes. Prof Means always means what he says and says what he means by all means.
Fine then. Say it already. I'm waiting. Alright, what now?
A murder occurred the night before, but the body wasn't found until late next day. Countless students passed the stage till they met in the lecture hall for the mock trial. So, Ollie, answer me this. Why didn't anyone see the body that entire time?
That can be explained by, If the victim was murdered on stage left there, the body would have inevitably been discovered. And of course, there was nowhere to hide a body on the stage. I bet there was. Let me take a look. There probably was a place to hide the body. This is not good, Athena. Our claim is close to being beaten to a pulp. I know. But we've come so far.
Ha ha! Consider yourself schooled. I couldn't have possibly killed anyone. The killer is none other than Juniper Woods. It always has been and always will be.
Will be? What do you mean will be? Just wait a minute. Oh, man.
Poor Juniper, she must seriously regret having asked you to defend her.
Ah.
You add insult to injury, you nearly had Hugh convicted for murder. Surely you haven't forgotten that little fiasco?
Ah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Attorney's badge is just for show. How dare!
Not only did you fail to defend your client, you also raised false charges against her friend. You have no right to call yourself a lawyer.
Bro, you don't. You don't. You admitted to everyone that you'd falsify evidence. You don't. Oh, man. Ah, no, don't give up, Athena. Don't give up.
What if this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as the mock trial? Would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain?
Well, I'll just have to make sure it doesn't happen. Then I won't. Or then, won't I? Sorry. Don't tell me I failed on once again. Failed to save someone near and dear to me. Wait, what? Again? Again? I worked so hard to become a lawyer, and even studied psychology. Has it all been for naught? Am I just doomed to relive that all over again? Oh no. Oh, what? Baby trauma. No, not the baby trauma. Also, widget turned off. No, widget. What did you do? Athena, what's wrong? Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Relax, Athena. Breathe. You good? It's not working. Everything's going dark. After all I've done, is this how it ends? Forgive me, Junie. I couldn't protect you like I said I would. It's not over. Where's Phoenix? Yeah! Oh, it's Robin. Never mind. It's Phoenix. Wait. So this means Phoenix is just chilling, watching Athena have a mental breakdown. Just chilling in the stands, being like, she'll get there. She's not getting there. She's not getting there. Somebody do something. You leave Athena alone, man. She's the one who saved me. It was because of Athena that I could stop hiding and start living my life as a girl again. And she saved the friendship between Hugh, Juniper, and I. I think you're an awesome lawyer, Athena. One of the best. But I raised the false charges against Hugh. And that's not all. Done some seriously unforgivable things. Yeah, but it's fine. Yeah, but you proved yourself wrong. What's the big deal? False charges are nothing to be scared of. And I'm not even mad at you. I should really be thanking you. You used legitimate means. I love him. I love him. To expose my wrongdoings and give me a chance to re-examine what's important. But what does it matter if I can't save Juniper? I mean, the whole reason I've come so far is... Junie's turn? It's not over yet. Athena, wait, why are these witnesses and defendant, why are they yelling objection? You don't need to object to anything, guys. You could just tell me. You don't need to scream objection. You're fine. Even now, at this very moment, I still believe in you. Junie, I know you better than most people, Athena. And I know you never surrendered to the dark age of the law like the professor did. Thank you, Junie, but I feel like I can barely breathe. I don't know what to do. It's so crazy that... Did everyone just stop and like, all right, Athena needs her counseling moment.
Silence.
Stop your bleeding in this instant. You look an utter fool. Prosecutor Blackwell? Yeah, that's how you deal with depression and PTSD. Just stop it. Stop. Stop thinking about it. Stop. Stop it. Knock it off. Just stop being sad. Come on. Stop thinking about it. You're fine. There is one who awaits you, is there not? And that is the reason you have studied so very hard. You prepared to give up on all you have worked for this far? I would not. It would not do. It would not do to have you disappoint you know who. Wait, she knows? He knows?
You're wasting your time. You have nothing on me. No evidence or anything to establish my guilt. You are helpless before the might of lawyers for whom the end justifies the means.
Objection!
Thank you, Apollo. Don't worry, Athena. You're doing fine, he says, not looking at Athena. The truth will always win against people like him. But, Apollo, what am I supposed to do now? Listen, all you have to do is take a deep breath and look back over the entire case. She's been doing deep breaths. It's not working. The deep breaths aren't working. If there's truth to be found, and there always is, you're sure to find it. Now, let me see you smile. Remember what Mr. Wright said? The worst of times are when lawyers have to force the biggest smiles. That's actually funny because, that's Professor Means' whole thing, is he forces the biggest smile, but in a messed up way. But we're doing it in a good way, I guess. I don't know. There's some ironic poetry there, I guess. I don't know. It's funny. It's not funny. It's cool. It's cool. I mean, it's Phoenix Wright. Obviously, the writing is genius, but that's a cool touch. I like that. Robin is dead. Hugh is dead. And now Juniper is dead too. Thanks, everyone. You don't have to worry about me now. The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. I really hope it's like a creepy smile. She's not smiling. Athena Sykes is psyched and ready to rock. Prepare for utter defeat. She's not smiling. Wait for it. She's not smiling though. She's not forcing a smile. Wait. I take back all I said about Phoenix Wright. I'm just kidding. That's just the really funny thing that she's not smiling. Prof Court wasn't killed in the art room. She was killed right where her body was found. We know because there wasn't any time to move the body there from somewhere else. That means the body had to have been hidden somewhere on stage until it was found. Let's think along these lines and see where it takes us. First up, when did Prof Means remove the body from the hiding place? Well, let's see. What is he doing right before the body was discovered? He was using the span of time to fake his alibi created to move the body to where it would be more easily spotted. Therefore, the only time Prof Means could have removed the body from the hiding place is before the mock trial. Before the mock trial? No, that can't be it. Okay, never mind. Hugh testified that he'd seen the body before the mock trial, but it turned out he was lying to protect Junie. Appearance of the body has to coincide the time. Okay, so he did move it during the mock trial. What is this like Danganronpa style? They literally stole this from Danganronpa, right? This is during the speech, right? This is literally Danganronpa. What the heck? Prof Means moved the body to an easily seen location during the long pre-recorded speech. The professor also moved something to the stage before. Specifically, the professor moved something to the stage that wasn't there before. The white statue. During the mock trial, Prof Means wrapped the white lady justice in the school banner and sent it zipping down to the stage with a crash, killing two birds with one stone. He drew attention to the body and made it look like the murder occurred in the art room. Was there anywhere to hide the body on that stage? It doesn't seem likely. No, there had to be some place. Wait a second. How about something that should have been finished was only mostly done? Something was used to cover up the body, but it didn't draw undue attention because it looked like it belonged on stage. Oh wait, that's why he was working so fast on the statue, because he was trying to cover the body with the statue. In that way, no one would suspect there was a body. So wait, my joke about him hiding the body under a sheet was actually right? What was that on stage? A cave full of the right statue, right? It's one of the two statues. Also, we have our last ad break of the night, so I hope you enjoy the ads, and I'll see you in a bit. I forgot which one he built. He built the right statue. The body was hidden by Wright's statue. Oh, I know. The Mr. Wright statue was never actually finished. The body was wrapped up under some cloth and to hide what was really inside, cleverly disguising the boss's statue. It was all in her brain. Miss Newman gave up on the Wright statue, yet Prof Means finished it in a single night.
Yes, what an impressive feat that was.
No, his so-called work of art deserves none of our praise. That's because it was only a facade to hide his real work. The murder of Prof Court.
Come again? I'm afraid I don't follow.
He hid the body by making it look like the statue of Mr. Wright, with the body wrapped up under a piece of cloth that looked just like the statue.
What?
I second that. What? Now this is getting interesting. Why'd you object to him? Oh, you did. Okay.
No, this is getting preposterous. How would such a thing even be possible?
We'll never know until we try. Uh-oh. I think I know where this is going. Okay, Apollo. Time to turn me into a reasonable likeness of Mr. Wright. A reasonable likeness? I'm gonna pose like the statue. Like so. And now I want you to wrap me up in a cloth so I look like a statue. I hate to ask the obvious, but where am I supposed to get this magical cloth? Where am I, though? Where are we supposed to get it from?
I'm afraid that this isn't the right color, Mr. Justice.
Well, given how sudden the request was, it's kind of the best I could do, Your Honor. We get a big, bright pink one. All right. That about does it. Why are we doing this? Help. All right, hold on. Let me, do I have any cloth around here? Oh, I do. What do I do this?
Well, everyone. Like
Looks like some random person to me. Weren't the statues a pair of busts? Phoenix Wright has spiky hair in the back of his head.
Forgot the hair. The statue's harder than the way you're gonna your eyes anyway.
What am I doing? This is the voice acting you asked for, right? Everyone asked for this. It's actually funny. I just have like a microfiber cloth. It's the same exact color as as the cloth. That's really funny. You are getting the most high quality accurate. You gotta hand it me for trying anyway. Wait, that's it. The hands.
Her eyes are raised on her head, and the dark ribbon around her wrist.
Yeah, the oh, this is a flashback. Whatever. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. The professor was probably tied up with something. The marks on her wrist indicated she's been tied up.
Apollo, tie the influence. Wait, no, that is typing, are you?
What? No. Besides, it was your idea. Just tell me how you tie your hands already.
First parts make them tied together, and I can't really think that's related.
That's probably the dumbest thing I've ever done. How should I arrange myself to match the shape? Behind your head, behind your back. Maybe behind your back. Or it was behind your head, right?
Apollo, tie your hands behind your head.
This is so funny. What are we doing? See, that makes it possible to fake the spikes on the back of Mr. Wright's head. Sure, but what about the statue's arm? This is crazy. What do you mean we're doing like a... What am I watching? Why are we tying up Athena in different poses? Phoenix Wright writing, am I right? Ace Attorney. Capcom. Capcom. What are we doing, guys? With both arms behind your head, you can't exactly complete a pose. Yeah, it would be awfully hard to make the objection pose like this. Can't help but thinking you've forgotten something, Athena. Something on the body that you don't have right now. Oh yeah, the arrow. What's the victim's body have? Yeah, we haven't even talked about the arrow. Oh, right, there was an arrow sticking out of her side. I think we're done with the cloth, so I'm gonna put it away. Okay, Apollo, take that thing and plunge it into my side. What are you, crazy? Fine, then go get some duct tape. Rapido, schnell. All right. I don't need to know the other languages. I know bossy when I hear it. Oh man, please don't wrap her up again. Why are we doing this? The fatal arrow to the side. Spiky hair created by two hands. A masterpiece in the making. Now, cover me with a cloth. Oh, good thing I got it out again. Here we go. But remember to make the arrow stand out, okay? What are we doing? What is this garbage, man? Why is it a square? Mommy, the arm's too short. Shh, remember your indoor voice, dear. Nobody's buying it. The arrow's nowhere near long enough. What else could you use for the arm?
Still won't give up, eh? I must commend you, if only for your spirit and determination. Of course, she's not giving up. After all she's put me through, she owes me an explanation, and one that makes sense. Now, disappoint me again, and the pen will be doubly painful.
I guess I'm gonna get it right this time.
Think, Athena, think. All right, I'm done with the cloth, guys. I'm done with the cloth bit. The cloth bit I thought was funny. I'm done with the cloth bit. All right, no more cloth. I'm just gonna talk normally. Prof Court was murdered when she stopped by the stage to see Professor Means. And if it wasn't premeditated, he must have used something close at hand in his little ruse. Apollo, show me those stage setup photos again. Like that right now? Okay, hold on. Please be in this photo. It just has to be. The arm on Mr. Wright's statue is really this here. I mean, it could be like the wooden frame. I guess it could be a staff, right? No, that staff was too long. I'm gonna guess it's probably just the wooden frame, right? Look at this. This makes it even better arm than Mr. Wright's own appendage.
That's right here.
Mr. Wright's not gonna like this. Never mind. I retract my previous statement.
That's all very well and good, but I won't retract your penalty.
All right, fine. Fine. I think we're gonna do this and we're gonna call it here. I guess it has to be the staff. Got it. I know what he used for the arm on the statue of Mr. Wright. This doesn't look like an arm at all, though.
That is absurd. There is no such thing in this photo.
Don't play dumb with me, Professor. It's the staff you have right there.
Staff? This is the spear of great legal warrior.
Whatever. Just hurry up and lend it to me. What is this? The length is perfect. Mr. Wright couldn't possibly object to such an awesome arm. Okay, go for it, Apollo. Sure, I'll give your arm a hand. Cloth and binding coming right up. This is so dumb, man. Why are we tying Athena up? Okay.
Objection!
That's really funny. That's so good. Blackwell's like, I'm gonna go home. It's Phoenix Wright. Look, it's that famous lawyer. Yep. That's definitely him. I'd know that pose anywhere. We did it. Didn't we? Well, am I not the spitting image of the legendary Phoenix Wright? The man who will bring us out of these dark ages and into an era of brilliant golden light. Golden light? All I see before me is the pink specter of a man. That's just because Mr. Wright likes this statue. He positively tickled pink. Good joke. Good joke. I like that one. Get it, Apollo? He's tickled pink. Wow, that joke deserves pink slip. Not good. Not a good joke. Nice try, buddy.
It seems the gallery is quite impressed with the defense's sharp thinking. And the witness... the resemblance is nothing more than coincidence.
Not so fast there, Buster. Unfortunately for you, I can prove your theory to be more than a mere coincidence. To prove this spear was thrust into the victim, all I have to do is... examine the spear for prints. See if it's a staff or spear. Test it for blood. I'm assuming we see if it's a staff or a spear, because he said it was a spear, right? The spear might actually be a staff.
Bah, you know nothing, little girl.
What's that supposed to mean?
Spears are far more dashing than staves. Oh, well, it's all very interesting. It has little to do with anything on the statue at hand.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. I was trying to be cool. I was trying to be fancy. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. We tested for blood, because obviously it has his prints. We had assumed that the victim's jagged wound came from the arrow being forcibly shoved in. But if the wound was from the spear instead, then we should be able to detect traces of the victim's blood on it.
Your Honor, a brief recess, if you will. By any means possible, what if I get rid of my spear? Oh, wait, what if I burn it?
Are you saying that out loud, dude? What's wrong with a non-guilty verdict?
If I do that, I'll be found innocent. Yes, I'm innocent, I'll tell you.
Did you just admit to, like... Okay, buddy. Surely you don't expect us to take your lectures from you now. Now, I ask you in the gallery. Help me decide the professor's fate. Bathroom detail. Retake the bar exam. 30% salary cut? Are they throwing chalk at him now?
No.
What is he doing? Is he drawing a Gavinier symbol? Yeah, G. Oh, his teeth broke. G for Gaviniers. So did he admit?
Prosecutor Blackwell, what has become of our witness Aristotle means?
It is as Sykes Dunno suspected. Blood was detected on his staff. He has admitted to his heinous crime of all of it. Oh. Well, guys, welcome to the final episode of this case. I really thought this was going to be like 2 more cases long. We're at the end here. He shall join us in the clink tomorrow. His teaching skills can be put to good use there. Great, he'll just teach felons that the end justifies the means. So much for rehabilitation. Can I ask what the professor's motive was? I could barely make out a word he said on account of his shattered teeth. One of Blackwell's fellow inmates was once a surgeon. Why not a former dentist, too? I eventually had to put him... I had him put pen to paper. It turns out Prof. Means was the one taking bribes. The victim had suspected him for a report, after a report from a class snitch. I led her to question him at length the day of the killing, right there on the stage. The result, the heinous crime that was brought before the court. A fool like Newman had come to know of the script's contents via the victim's note. It seems he came up with the plan to stab the victim with their own awl in order to make the killing look like the one in the script, thus frame the defendant. But that scrap of paper with Hugh's name on it had the same mark that Prof. Court's planner. Yeah, about that. Those planners are bestowed upon all students graduating at the top of their class. Really? So then... Indeed. Once upon a time, Prof. Means was also awarded the same notebook. The handwriting is being analyzed now, but like as not, the scrap belonged to him. This, too, was evidence of the bribery scheme that the victim had obtained. Note that Constance Court was clean, and that only Aristotle Means took the bribes.
To think the professor would murder a colleague and then try to pin it on a student? This is the dark age of the law. Then, we can only hope for a brighter future.
Bro, it's your fault. It's your fault for letting them falsify evidence and not punishing them. I mean, this guy's getting punished, but he's only getting punished for murder. What about all the fake evidence he did? What about that? Punish him for that. Do that.
And the first step is to hand on my verdict for a promising young lady. The court finds the defendant in upper words. Not guilty.
Yatta! We did it! We did it! Finally! I went through a little bit of trauma, but it's fine.
I wish you all the best on your road to becoming a courtroom judge. We will need young people like you, if we ever hope to restore law to its former glory.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll work as hard as I can. Maybe one day I'll be able to work with all of you and make a difference. Proudly serve Prof. Court's memory. Do not let her death be in vain. That's the last thing I expected to hear from him today. It's because he's a good person. I mean, he might have murdered people, but he wants the truth. He doesn't care about... I mean, maybe he cares a little bit about winning, but he wants the truth. He's a good guy. I'm kind of glad they're doing that and not... I think they've done too many cartoonishly evil prosecutors. Well, not like cartoonishly, but like, you know, they have some kind of dignity here. I like it.
Court is adjourned.
Bunk. Man, I really hope Juniper becomes a judge later. That'd be kind of good. One of the later games, maybe. That'd be cool. Like, they haven't made one yet, is what I'm saying. But that'd be kind of cool. Or maybe she, like, talks about it later. I don't know. October 26th, District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3. Thank you, Thena. I really mean it. Haha, it was nothing really. I can take the biggest tangled mess of a case and unravel it just like that. I don't know. You look pretty wound up there at the end. Literally and figuratively. You look pretty hungry for a knuckle sandwich, Buster. Why does she keep saying Buster? That's the third time she's used Buster in the entire game. I wanted to thank you too, Apollo. Oh, don't mention it. The way you were always there for Thena when she was in a bind. And at the detention center, where your smile gave me hope when there was none. It was like warm rays of sun shining down on my peaceful woodlands. Aw. I ship them. I ship them. Wait, can I ship them? Yeah, it's fine. I ship them. They're cute. It's like a, what's her name? What was her name? The cop and the, and Gumshoe. Those are really cute. I really like them. I think you're an absolutely amazing person. Thanks, Juniper. That means a lot to me. But I still have lots of work to do, and I can't wait until we see you in the judge's bench. I promise you I'll get there someday. That's why, until that day, Oh my god, I forgot Trucy existed. Hi, Trucy. What's up? What are you doing here? Guys, I got some big news. I mean, this is huge. Oh, am I interrupting something? No, it's okay. I think so. What's the big news? The school festival. It was supposed to have been canceled after what happened, but we just got a call. In memory of Prof. Constant Court, who worked so hard to make it happen. The festival is being extended an extra day until tomorrow. Really? All right. So we're just going to go out of court. Oh, animation. Animation. Oh my God. Oh, wait, they're going to do the thing. They're going to do the thing. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it.
We've got a special treat for all of you. A love letter for Themis Legal Academy.
I went way too deep with this.
It's
Achtung.
Guitar Serenade.
Is that? Wait. I know that voice. Is that? Is that Griffin Burns? No, it's not. It can't be. But I know the voice. I gotta go back and look at that. I know that guy. Hold on. I gotta look this up. Uh-oh, my keyboard shut off. Is it, yeah, Christoph? No. Clavier. I keep calling him Gavin. It's Clavier Gavin, voice actor. It's Yuri Lowenthal? What? Guys, it's Spider-Man. What do you mean it's Yuri Lowenthal? There's no way. It's Yuri Lowenthal. No, that can't be it. Is that really him? Oh my God. It's Yuri Lowenthal. Wow, that's awesome. That's sick. I can't believe he's in this. And that's like the only time we've ever heard his voice. Ever. I cannot believe that. What? Wow. That's awesome, man. I'm blown away. Wait, no. So he was voiced by somebody else in the other game. It's just in this game. Just in this game, he was voiced by Yuri Lowenthal, but in the other game, he was not. He's just in that. Is that the only scene he's ever spoken though? Oh wait, I wonder if there's going to be more with him. I mean, there's got to be more. There's got to be more, you know. So maybe he's in it again, because like you don't get Yuri Lowenthal to say 2 lines. Because there's no other voice. He doesn't say anything. I cannot. If they got him for just those 2 lines, this will be the greatest game of all time. Sasuke and Naruto. Oh my God, dude, he pops up everywhere. That is absolute cinema. That's so awesome. He's just there for 2 lines. He's got to be more. He's that. If it's him, that means that he's in the game more. There's no way that's his last line. That would be so funny if he only said 2 lines in the entire trilogy. Or not trilogy, but just this game. That's so funny. All right, sorry. I had to freak out there. Let's keep going. We're going to go a little bit past 10 probably because I want to finish it. We're almost here. October 27th, Themis Legal Academy, 3rd floor lecture hall. I have to tab back in. There we go. Wow, that was so much fun. So, school festivals are amazing. I think you and Robin are getting a little carried away. Aw, your singing voice, Juniper. It could melt my H-E-A-R-T. Mr. Wright, thank you for that training seminar. Just remember the objection pose is all about attitude. Oh, and congrats on your mock trial win. Although Robin had you for a while there. I did, didn't I? But I'm glad we're just back to how it used to be. Thanks, Athena. And you know what? I think I'll stick with becoming a prosecutor after all. I'm gonna make up for my mock trial loss by winning the real deals in court. Mock trial loss? What loss? Wait, did they reprise the trial and Hugh won? Level-headed lawyer, course genius, and hot-blooded prosecutor, course student. We'll go head-to-head in a mock trial battle for the She-Devil's Black Heart. She-Devil? I forgot about that. They called her a She-Devil. Kind of crazy. It's hard to get... Yeah, it is really... He is so scruffy, and now he's all cleaned up, and he's like a dad now. I mean, he was a dad in the last one, but he's a dad. He was a dad, but now he's a dad, you know? There's a difference. Big difference. I gotta stop. So, does this mean it's really gonna happen?
Juniper.
Oh no, it's not gonna work. No, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. She's in love with Apollo. Poor Hugh. Imagine like he gets rejected here and he murders everyone. He becomes the next murderer.
There's something I've been wanting to say to you.
Huh? Ooh. Is he gonna do what I think he is? I think he is. Unless it's a bait and switch and he's not actually confessing. He's confessing something else.
Juniper. Can we still be friends? You know, best friends like we've always been.
Huh? Best friends. Hugh, weren't you gonna profess your love for Juniper if you won the mock trial? God, it'd be so funny if he was like, I'm gay. Like, that would be beautiful. Not like as like a joke. That would just genuinely be awesome. It would also be a crazy twist.
No, I was going to confess that I'm not a genius, and I'm...
Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot. Yeah, that's a crazy thing to confess. Never mind, that's way more important than being in love. That he's 25 and he's stupid. Oh, man.
But you already dragged it out of me during the trial.
Whoops. Listen, Hugh. You too, Robin. Miriam. Oh, she's here? Hey, Miriam.
Me too.
Miriam's got this tactical espionage action stuff down to science. I've been thinking. It's up to us to put an end to the Dark Age of Law if we can. Let's all work together and usher in a new age and where winning only results from the truth. And the end never justifies the means. Count me in.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I hope Scuttlebug's like, nah, that's stupid. Yeah, Miriam's not gonna buy it. Yeah, Miriam's like, nah. If only Atticus Fish could have had it that way. Yeah, if only. Best friends forever, huh? No matter what anyone says, nothing beats true friendship. You bet. And what about your BFF, Paulo? Oh, I forgot. They talked about his best friend. Aren't you a bit old to be using that word? But yeah, he's the best friend a guy could have. Which reminds me, we're supposed to meet up and gossip about the new girl in the office. Hey, no talking about me behind my back. So what kind of guy is he anyway? Well, if I had to describe him in one word... Oh gosh, who is it going to be? Who's it going to be? Do we know him or is it just a brand new character? Who could it be? Imagine if it was Edgeworth and he's just best friends with Edgeworth but not Phoenix. Uh-oh. Unfortunately, that promise was never meant to be fully fulfilled. Uh-oh. For not long after, their friendship was mercilessly severed by fate. No, his friend got murdered! And the bonds between us began to fray and unravel as well. Oh no. Sorry, but I'll be taking a leave of absence. Oh. Even now, those words continue to ring in my ears. The discord in our every cheerful Apollo's voice made him sound so cold and distant. Why, Apollo? Why? Why would you leave us all behind? Is that how it ends? Bruh. What do you mean? What do you mean? What's that ominous ending? No, don't end. Well. Someone gonna die. Let's go to the games menu here. Well. Well. What a crazy ending. That was fun. And when we knew Prof Means did it, it was a nice, satisfying ending. Yuri Lowenthal is in the game for some reason. Love that. That's awesome. For 2 lines. And now Apollo's friend is gonna die. So, hey. If you like this video, I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, we are going to be going... You're probably not going to see this series continue for a pretty long while. I wish I could give you a date, but I really don't have anything for that right now. But this is going to be the end of Ace Attorney for a little bit. We're going to take a nice long break. I'm working on some debuting and stuff like that. But hey, we're still going to stream for a little bit. We have some other things I'm going to do. I'm not taking a debut yet. I'm just taking a break from Apollo while I can focus. And then I'm going to take a full-on hiatus in a little bit here. So, but we're still here on Twitch, on YouTube. I do plan to make some YouTube videos on my main channel, which maybe I'll post around there. But yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a bit. All right. Now, before we end the stream, though, this is what we get. We get the benefit of stream. You thought I was ending Ice, but in reality, we're going to get a little bit of a preview, because it's going to be like probably like 5 months before we do this again. So I'm going to do a little bit of intel gathering. We're just going to watch the opening cutscene. Just the opening cutscene here. We're going to see who's dead. I see in the thumbnail, Apollo has his eye covered up again, so that's looking good. But yeah, let's... Oh my god, Edgeworth is in that episode? Okay, I just noticed that. All right. Let's just take a look. We're not going to save this. We're just going to take a look here. Hello? Maybe I should have done continue. I'm definitely going to forget all this. The courtroom bombing incident. A terrible attack launched by the will of a madman. Oh wait, no, because yeah, this is after the case 1. The incident perfectly symbolized the state of the legal world in this dark age of the law. Mr. Wright brought it to a resolution of sorts. Ted Tonate was discovered to be the one responsible for the bombing. But I killed him. If only it were that simple. Somehow I can't help but think... Oh. That there's a darker influence at work. One that's lurking in the shadows waiting. That's why I want to review the trial that was taking place when the bombing occurred. Oh, because yeah, there was a trial at the same time. After all, I got more than a few personal stakes in it. Ooh. The Cosmic Turnabout. All right. Yeah, because that's why it blew up. Oh my gosh, what is this? We're in space? Why are we in space? What do you mean we have space travel in Phoenix Wright? What? There's a...
1 hour remaining until launch. Please begin your final equipment check.
Just imagine if
Check
you're alone.
complete. Everything's A-okay. We're ready here whenever you are.
Oh my gosh. No, his friend was an astronaut and it exploded.
Come in, Hat 2. Come in. Do you copy?
Hat 2? What is this? I love how that's like just barely not NASA's logo. We're getting a space travel? Bruh. We're getting a space case? I'm gonna cry. This is beautiful. And he's dead. No. Okay. There was a space subplot going on this whole time. Okay. Interesting. And that's it. That's where we're gonna end the stream. Okay, we're going to space. Well, we're not going to space, but Apollo's best friend is an astronaut. Crazy. Well, I really thought that my hiatus stream was going to be like, I thought I was going to have 2 more streams. So I really did not expect to finish this now. I know I said I was going to end after it was going to end after I finished this case. What I think I'm going to do is I'm still going to at least do 2. All right. So I commissioned something, and that's something I need that for the hiatus stream. If it looks like it won't be done in like a long time, then I'm just gonna get it over with. But I think what I will do, hope you enjoyed the train whistle, is I think I'm gonna stop Monday streams for now, and I'll just go Wednesday and Saturday, because I do need to actually make some stuff for my hiatus stream. So I think I'm just gonna go for right now. I'm going to go to Wednesday and Saturday streams. So Wednesday I'll do something, and then Saturday, right now we're doing On Guard. But I think I'm going to move to Wednesday and Saturday streams, because I don't really want to just add a new game for like 2 or 3 weeks. Plus I could use that time to work on some stuff. So this will be my last Monday stream for a little bit. For a long bit, actually. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed these. I really have been enjoying this Ace Attorney Professor Layton thing, and it's literally spiraled into something so much longer than I ever could have imagined. But I've been having fun. So we will be back. We got 2 more cases plus that special episode. I don't know how long that is. Maybe that's super short. We'll see. But yeah, it's definitely the longest series I've made on YouTube so far, because we're not even... I guess we are a little over halfway now, so. But yeah, that'll be it for me on Mondays here. I will be back on Wednesday. I was thinking some main story. Maybe, no, I don't really want to do any main story right now for Blue Archive. I really think, and it sucks, I think I'm just going to do the main story in Blue Archive off stream. Because like I'm so far behind, and like I'm not going to wait 5 months to do it for hiatus. So, and there's no way I can get it done in time. So I really think it sucks. I might try to do a YouTube video, but I think I'm just going to do it off stream. I hate to do that for Blue Archive, because at least I know, oh, voice crack. I don't think many people really watch the YouTube videos or like care about the deep lore of the other games, but at least Blue Archive, I try to do everything on stream. So that game, I do feel bad doing stuff off stream, but I'll at least try to record some stuff, but we'll see. But yeah, we'll probably be back on Wednesday and do some stuff, but yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all on Wednesday, probably with Blue Archive, probably.